What do you do when you face difficult moments? What do you do when things go wrong? What do you do when you realize you don't have money in your pocket? And say, "Misa when I'm never acquire Badwam TV, and kwa hesa me so." Na me giri say ho ye. Ni akọ jogba bona. Yo, wondanyu moshi. Acho me, Apostle Dr. Ntim Fordjour. Onye nu jimi. Lions mo san jogba. Me po asem papa. Esan so do afidie ato Adom TV. Na me bisa say, e de na wotayo. Se wokọ ahokyire mu a. E de na wotayo, se wo hwe botom na sika ni mu a. E de na wotayo. Se mpo akọhye oba pe no wabo fly. Me mpa fi okọ. De na ya ebo adwepo so. Ama abufu na adwendwen debi. When things go bad, think right. When things go bad, think good. Well, no. When your enemy threatens you, don't shake. Don't worry in fear. Talk about the solutions and not the problems. Ankoye, butum ayehwan oba wo se ne pe wa mpene. Anya hwe. Anya wo de no. Ka kire won say we anya de safata me no. Ni amepe no no eba. Emu ho abomfia. Emu abam. Sika no butum a ensu na we hia na metihia mu na me ni boafo jai sakasa no. Sika ni mbotom ebia na ewo ne ameyo ne amenyo. Ebia bebia metafa ne ebia memfa no. Ena ma me botom aye empty no. He na ese mefa. Ye na me se me yo. Ye na ese me jayo. Na mabrabo ye yi. Se wo kɔ da hia da mu a empa ba. De edu koduru ho no. Ede na de me koduru ho. Se mpo bi na de me koduru ho a ada me nya nipa kɔ no akiri die. Na me mpa dia me ya beboa me. I have a good news for you. Instead of shaking when you face difficulty, speak words of wisdom. Speak words of encouragement. And learn to speak your life into being. Because I said, your life will always follow your words. Your life is helplessly at the mercy of your thoughts. Your life is helplessly at the mercy of your thoughts and your words. Your words will always create your circumstances. Onyame obo world puno or say, and God said, or can I pray you 26 times, and God said, let there be light, and God said, moment yamra or sky, I don't know. God could have made those things, but He said. But you are saying, basa kuha kum. The Bible just says what kind. Now, obo also said necessary. So to him, I say, let there be richness. What your brain, let there be easy life. So oh yeah, let there be health. Let there be good marriage. Let there be good work. Let there be let there be. Let there be handsome. Let there be beauty. I will let there be prosperity. I will let there be health. I will let there be health. Onyame, let there be. Don't speak according to your circumstance. Speak according to the results you want. Don't speak according to your circumstance. Speak according to the results you want. Before God said, let there be, nothing was good. Before God said, let there be, everything was basa. The tree in the cabra for no. And say, Yanko said, let there be. Let be a basa, I say so. Let isum kabi. Let there be light. He never thought about the darkness. He thought about the results. Let there be light. Until we say, let there be light. Let there be good marriage. Let there be prosperity. Let there be let there be should be your language from this day. Let there be wealth. Let there be health. Let there be strength. Let there be wellness. Let there be a handsome man. Let there be a beautiful woman. That's what you have to continue to say. Let there be. Let there be a business that will give me profit. And then me cook jum. Let there be profit. Let there be good customers. Can same way. And then let there be a jow. let there be. What I say, let there be. Manimre mumma. Ana meja wo. Na me fan crackers here enyao. Let there be wellness. Let there be Adom TV. Ewadi. Na me na Adom TV adwuma ko fo nyina se. Me di kamada Webeck, Mark, Webeck Ampedwase. Na mada Mark Weber, na mada Richmond, Priscilla. Ene Adom TV adwuma ko fo nyinara. Efiri benku bi kusi difa. Obi a wo boy adwuma de ba me emfiefiem ye da wase nyame nhira wo. Wa onya mrehwe me de me say nyuma job ma na yira wo. Alabama sa. Onya me nhira wo. Onu nyame entina.
Kemwachi biem sada wase wone umre ne wadaje awodi amaye Adom TV. De edu so ne Badwam kase ne obetie wo mu bi eni ye koboko nipa ba ko afrim. Ebi nso apra ma posi commander ni fie won mo ahye no. Eno ne sembi na no pay me de bro Adom TV Badwam kase. O share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280. Uko YouTube search Adom TV Tube kwadomonline.com semwe ni sem kaye ewo ho midi de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mientie se den sem no etie enipa ba ko ato na nanomo ensiedo wo Upper East Region Kro Boko ama Boko Divisional Police Commander ACP Adamu Sedu ono ankasa ni fie nso wono ahye no me kasai enipa mu ba mienu nso de Apremu odin Adom TV kase etwaso
ewo bokwai no ewo etifie poye mantem no mu a yakum nipa ba ko a enye no nko a Boko Divisional Police Commander ACP Adamu Seidu ensoso efia wotemu omanfo akokotwaja atumu ewie ya ewo sansemi ho no eyade se enipa mienu de wonomo enye perekuru pa se yekasei emu ayeden ensema Adom kase ensasoso ene se eku ahodo a wonomo etwe aheni ho manso no ba ko yese ema wonomo firi eku fufuru mu aba wondwamu edidwa wonomo empe ne senti wo hyese emayi emfiri edwano emu nenso entiase ankoba enam soma basabasaye ema ne muso nam soma aposifo ekokopi mu ewo wa wonom ebe omodian ema adwebre ebaye nenso mebuno bia wode won ho ehye sa basabasaye yi mu eto tu edekire aposifo a wonom eba bia ye ho a eno nam soma aposifo yi nso esane etu edigu won mu ano nam so ema nipa baako etinana mu nsiedo a mienu nso de sene yedika aka na wonom nya prekura emu eyeden Boko Divisional Police Commander fia wonomo ekotwaja etumu no yentumi nkyerese na omanfo ewo efie ni mu anasa na obi biara eni ho emebunu yedi wonani ekire mu police barracks a ewo Boko a wonomo ekokwahye aposifo ahyembia na wonomo apake ewo ho eno nam so ma aposifo no wonabusi a wonomo ewo barracks ho no epe bibi ede wonti efaye ewo sansemi nyina esi no bambodwuma eku ahodo akopi mu obia ho a wohwese adwebre ebeba nenso di bitimi de atodwa ne se aposifo anasa Regional Security Council no omu bia nya wanadwene se obekasa ede afa nsem ne ho emprempren
Meka se MPP amanyoko no mpanimfo bi na wono akwa Sen South Mrashe Bejani Reverend Ntim Fordjour ni fie ya ewo sprinters ni nyina se won makwan ma National Investigations Bureau for Mahom Mecherno emunsem ene
Ghana has been in this exercise for years and we don't need what we've experienced this morning. The caucus expressed a view through its authorized member, Mr. Ntim Fordjour, a reverend minister and a politician. If government disagree with views expressed, government can also tell a side of the story. This is democracy.
Justin said
we are a country governed by a rule of law, not the rule of men. And as a member of parliament, at least our constitution, parliament standing orders, talks about the processes or the procedure by which a member of parliament can be invited. The first question we want to ask the current administration is, was that process followed?
No way. No.
Was that process followed?
No.
Kentwa Kasiano eso na Supreme Court NNA won so dia to just Chief Justice nipa bi atro de akosi enyini free adidie so no case no wono mo atu ede ahye eda emunsem ene
Supreme Court ko asetena na nde nsema wo ko do de bebre na sa na omanfo enyize chiripa eye tafo mrashebegwanyi visitors fo asem ozebedan court there kwana wopa de wofado ozi chief justice no onyaza onam rakwano nti ozebeto court enyim de nka court nhwe na onka bi ma no na wofra asem no judges a wotena egomu a professor Henrietta Mensa Bonsu na oye presiding no ze tu gwa de se hwe nsem na attorney general ze nkrata bre court ni nara de nsem biara attorney general no ho bonu bia no untu da mensam no mfansha adafoforo sande wo wodwumezi soronku bia worisi onu nti wontum nka asem no nkosi bebia o de wakan kosi na o de wakan de wetu asem no oza hyada dapotin a wobetu asem de sha ne de nyaza obi anyim da obesan afre asem no ono na yewie no nka no attorney general Godfrey Yabo Adame a oye mrenyimi zema tafo mrashebegwanyi visitors fazi tu gwade sehwe anomana attorney general wetu na onyaza otwaye
state attorneys at a conference, and for that matter all the cases the country should be adjourned. He is not a state attorney. He could not come to court. A matter as important as the removal of the chief justice. He couldn't come or extend the case to a court by attending. The deputy attorney was also not a state attorney. He couldn't come. And what makes it more odd is the fact that they sent state attorneys, not even one but two senior state attorneys, to come inform the court that they are at a conference, and so the matter should be adjourned. That is all. Well, there's an application for interlocutory injunction pending, so why would anybody proceed? I find it quite interesting and quite odd, and indeed the height of a disregard for the rule of law if they proceed in that manner. It's the expectation of the law. The law expects that such regard for due process be observed, and so it will be actually a confirmation of their disregard for the rule of law. And I think that you should see the affidavit filed by the Attorney General.
To them na asem nete no yabako dey asem nechi na dapot ya obese na afra asem no yaba ne amadom ahwafo na tiefu ehun bebia tir na nan obakwa akoto owodam asem yimu kojo mensa abrampa
Yaboni penum bi kwadu se mobile money vendor bia yekun no wo kwada so kumase no wo mbenim hu bi nti yede wo mo ekọ asen di bie no yede wo no makoto aposifo okukum na wo twemie no wo no nkomra na yento nsem no esomate na mo a adodo na friend baba macho Charles Kwamedan so Ntim Fordjour Samuel Ademensan Mavis Jesse na shobo mi ensa na yede abo wo mo se wo mo di awuo wo mbo wo mtrimu poso wo mbedi awuo na omukọ krono bonso ewumo
Mre kakra nie na Ashanti Regional Police Command no adipie dwa se wonsa aka enipa miensa bi a woyusu se wohwe awudi a nansantem akoso mobile moneyfo mu asantemantem ha wonim hu bi eno ka ho ma wogina so adikre Martin Amwado na friend baba macho wanted a ekowi ase wode betu dwa se wonsa aka no enne Chief Inspector Mahmood Ebanan edi enipa enum ebepie mu ewo Asokwa District Court 2 enipa enum yi eye Martin Amwado na friend baba macho Charles Danso, Ntim Fordjour, Samuel Ademensan, ena Mavis Jesse, na kwedo retu wontri so eye miensa a ochirem se eye murder, conspiracy to commit murder, ena robbery. Oposi kwado boni gina so se court se be ya, won for monto aban kukumu na fu kakra no nhwemu enko animu. Eno ka ho bi ema presiding judge, her worship Mrs. Ami Bonzi Hansen gina so se won fa sai nipa numi enkoto aban kukumu sanfo mra court epuda etoso eduonu emiensa. Eno echi ena mobile money ni ba ko a womoje ne nkwafi ne nsem ewo krofrom ne maame eye Elizabeth Fusua.
Saketi we na aba baye ni mo ne sheto bo so saketi baba. Wetin me go me ba ne famo woni sa. Wetin me go me ba ne famo woni sa. Ati e ko ma ko ko la ya baba. Ari na mama mi ya tele na me tire. Mo sha mi pita kwa nyeza na me. Na ya de maye. Na ti na ta wo so ni di. Ade. Mo sha mi pita kwa me select me. Ati so na mi sitie. Na ya de maye. O ko mi ba. O ko mi ba se mi wiska nyira. Ba se akora ka ho. Oba besia mutimi nya saje no mutimi nya saje no pendi saketi wo se ne kane besi wo saketi wo besi munye bibiye mo se bibiye pa e bibiye
Eastern North Police Command so ache enipansia wo tu galamsey e wo kro bi wo Kwawu West and Brim North mensimo wo epoye mantamu.
Upon intelligence the call Krobia a ferry receive any pankesi. Me achiche and crofo and son. Omania bread in danger. Omu essay assassin etomo pe good. Yakoeno in sentimechi nkrofo ensun a machine omo dey adwuma no maybe I hear say be betutu omo ehon ne makakra. We are not experts. I was sani men mitini asebi ye betimi afa ohon no. Let us say yafa
DCOP Isaac Kojo Sante esane to just say efuru anoma wono ma ho kwan e momamfo betu efemagudi emfa kwampa so e wono mo asase so no enche bia wo behwehwe wono mo ama wono mo aboa se ne be ya wo betumi atu galamsey ase
ye ewie wo mu a ye be pese omo de asase no e ma wo mo so omo nye ho adwuma so no dem se bedi wo mo achi enti ye pese oman no aso sa
Benya no so na Adom TV Badwam kase no yemfansi ha yada semre ne adaje wadaroma yade de obon krata no ne online de no to so twen ye yenche yekwaba Adom TV Badwam dwumade no eso yemwache emwakwaba yade nyame asema okra no nipadua no wabusia se nenso 10th April yakati asefo ho aka nefoa no enso na je se rade de afi ba ko enso aka yemfie no ehon ti Uhu sa spirit no was sure. Na de Ebenezer ne Awurade de yen aba bedru eni. Me din afia amankwa tamako. Me no ura sante da ko. Akaka krebi just 7 days. Awurade Israel no aye double. Be me na me chia mo ache.
Guide you nyame. Wa ya mawo. Na fa na se mano. Yeah, betu Ebenezer. I suppose it's for Jimmy Jomami. Adomara kwa. Kaidio. If you have a easy for voice, also Kaidio. Kaidio. Michiwe. Kaidio. Kaidio nyam. There be person no kino. Kaidio nyamia yamao. Mempe kino of Kaidio nyamia debi o wiem do me franco Kaidio nyamia debi afiafa so so Kaidio nyamia ma na fa na se e ma no adope ye che okwanso nkosi kra o ye guy what you say maji oso a na no da no se oni akwasi die manso esi ofi o no se ma me hwetive zam hey we de fikasie mu manso obi nu asoro hye de akoka gari efa ho ben nti magye de so it ba me ka se Kaidio nyame ayamawo now de na se amano now de ato yentu Ebeneza hey enyimo nyina ye free aso de ne enyimo ya tutu to so fu chief mu dem ne efia mankwa mo aso de mo glory ye ko church no mo tu bi apostolic e ba me ko no mo tu a de me mpe kwa so no mo sa de camera no omo zoom out to see at once na no osmo minim to kwana me ba no kika poso saka baba ye ro de be ho amane but to ye tisi twinum na danase oba ka se ho nyina ya media but tisi area no in English I want hey ja be siwa tie che obia adope de me be ka che nyina ne se okukuom ehu bia e hye omu bia no onyame ye afiri onyame nenim confront your fears adia usuru pa no confront it one confront you there and e be kwaso ahunahuna osaa confront your fears yes we won't even try so and pass it da confront it meet it say me go over this hurdle they say hadie our party means confront that fear no confront it. If you don't know fear in sheer impu na twifa no so na ko because nya sa dia udi ehu sa o nan ba ko kra say untimi ntu no untimi ko ani mu abrabom esema wo do to jo de oboka atem de brebe mai ho kwan efia man ko di ka ka kiro ye do kwa akopem se no nkro bebo apa omni te dununum ye chi osika ye ma apomuden ho komo ye ma agudie ho komo ye wa hosepe ho komo ye ma asemedika ansa na de mpezempezi mu asa piu so. So what you say? It will count it down to Easter in an SR shape thoughts in the ACC in a a chance remove you. Be a proud Ghanaian. Ubinya in the midst of your weakness, I come and open you and you many in ano Ubinya. So it is so. Francis Yubu said me a Ghanaian. So what I say? Francis Yubu me a proud Ghanaian, not just a Ghanaian. Me a proud Ghanaian. na koso sere onyame ahoden ne bambo ne do ne bioma ye papa nkwa fa to Ghana so
no so yema radio fosufu achen ne mo akwaba yedo asese ofidie no eda ha utie radio fosu yema mo achen yenre online
well it's about what to online you fa bro quickly fa content
bana boy no em haye na to for apart from enyom no ne ade no ya ada business bi no mu ne ade na entumi emu ade no o de ma one man eba ene no mema nyom no nko a de mo trehie nim
e koma nyina it was most apart from sound no atwi uba bi dia so and our reporting from media wo akire ho and our performance show media tena sa na madam you feel o hwe manim say de ya twene nsu ni ya to aso akoso
na Alabaster Box takes legal action against medical over alleged song theft. When entertainment about online.com Alabaster Box.
Okay.
Well,
no more. Aqua. Yeah. That's in the
Ninaku. One and original movie. What was so? It's
a word on another scene. Oh, wow. She had a
son of paint, you know, and also who some no Trump increases tariff on.
I'm not going to say they have a cry.
China
don't know. China for 38.
Na Trump so bibiu.
E dwe de onkite ho de ho ha agesa no.
Enti anu ho asam no mamemra Airtel Tigo. O network no.
How much did you say na see?
Total debts exceed $2 million.
$200 million.
$200 million.
Some judge like I say. Minister.
Communication.
Good. Also already even before take you over. Na no maybe ho my mama Esla I know Jidi say. Enye ne kwa so. I'm sure so be take you over. So boy. Na say no we nyina. Ti the actual Democrat dem dey bring my ho quite quickly. Now for Yaka say *281# option 4. Now we dey twagum sa. Yes, yeah, just be choose kasa. Very, very important.
Federal member so wo Kejua agudie mu nsem. Second one no beba wo asemidika.
Good.
Na third one no about person 1000 Ghana my dear system mu e dey show to so for more day. Two chat 10 cedi no. One is so dem no nya 1000.
The Ghanaian Times anymore say Ghana Czech Business Corporation President woos investors, says Ghana has enabling environment. Czech Republic Mampeno or Bansra on the and on the mo cosa Ghana Mampese. Hey, I am confound with the Moody and Timiri and oh, Boame, Namaso may bow. Here can say the High Court, or more acquainted or must discharge irradiated questions. That's him with the wow name dear. Now I was to Jiwara, a Bayasem Mampai. I know a citizen way, a bro, yes, or filing, say, ya kaka, I could use or down the court, say, coco, found so. Na call baby. TUC opposes privatizing state-owned enterprises. Abayini meko kakra na kanti to ECG. Sa abansi baby you doing there me be man kran na yeah because you know you say no. TUC say hey. Abai. O say dey. Debi. Every bia be page san komo no ye si nkete say ye no nya adwen ne ana ye no ya adwen china. Nti omo de omo reactor so say ye privatize and I say the ECG ko ankran nsem debi enyadea ombesoso kra Forestry Commission so anyone say assure say omohwe na omuntimi ngi to kese pa e won srahwe adwumanim titu o koya mo sisi baby kama ntrahwe adwumanim no omohwe no mpegem kese pa daybreak anima kwachi ofosu should be sacked minority leader the fonyina wa ono this answer with just hey you have kwachi ofosu wakasa dodo kasa na wakasa so na ne omampanyin komo no ebo ebra Cesare tell you, I'm on for you want to Mako and him, Casano, I'm Wabai no more. General Secretary of MPP Jacasa, Nina, as a result of another in Kunya course now, we have a Yubina a Shaka Minkum Diwa, Bishian course, and one seminar. Yaka due process has to be followed. Justin Kodia from Pong, Anna Akase, Anna Fee, any man says, so you're the National Security Coordinator in phone number 2 daybreak at 7 making. Of a suspicious flight published December. Aviation experts tell government. Back and forth in America. Bibia ni mabai. We will say Bishia. Bibia the others EBC wa ha. Bibi ni see nipa we ba ade we na ewom and 2 year ko ha o si ha fa ha. I don't know mama we so o man no ene o ma eda ye so. Insuo beto ye ma suku. hospitals how do ya kwan ahokyere adwuma opportunity na dey we atima for my money now for 2 weeks. It's a shame. It's a shame. Ekwa na ya agye nsem na the MPP ni NDC abawo no ni adai to na afi asase. Nti e hu ni sibre. The next time round so e be say si. Na the next time sa na ye hu o man. Tien so wo situations o. We na abam ni dey amanyo sema jim no. Obi a person che say me person na we si enye me person na we si nti no kura wo mpa de. Na omo di boni no na omo form ho wa na omo ko. SIM registration starts July 1. Where the SIM Kinkani? I just have a registration. I don't have many. And the magic back in Canada. Metrasi no go chibrim one man. SIM registration starts July 1. Omo 1 year and so mom. I feel there is a Jiaguti. And how even is here now. Hey, here is some George Bajo. To was making can was me and a V. I'm saying no, you're central for shame. Now you know pay attention. Be a baby and I'm into the fact move on chair. But yet here. The Hawk, the Obocrat, say Minister breaks from President on National Cathedral. Down the Obacra, because you see, Cathedral, Hong Kong, Obacra, one say, Honsem or the Obocrat, the Hawk. Anyway, end of the line for Chair Warmers. The government shuts door on greedy post-pension bosses. In the end, Sasama and rather, may Bob and Sema and Payne say, where the 60. Yeah, it's quite a few quiet. Yeah. When you expect, when we were over, this happening. Here we knew we had the Monconafi, PBN TV. Tafu MP wars with Auditor General over payroll sweep. Auditor General, I don't really cut will be a hair. I buy you my phone, you know. Yeah, but she should be a opposition. Tafu, hey. Auditor General, the Uyebi, papa. And what's the New Republic, Peter's Aurora Empire secrets, sex scandal, and cash reigns unveiled after arrest. Now, that was a national security for call. A year, BB was the airport to be almost Nigeria, be all year, you may be in San Fata. And so, hey, say, continue, and some APP bad, a baby, Tibisia. Nsem de bebo amu de bi.
Enti awia no radio fosifo ye da mo ase ye ma mo achibiem da mo ase papa pasi o Alfred amo ono adwuma yefo no penso ye chia mo. De adu so no ye kɔ na agudie mo nsem no aba hya no so twa ye ka se ye twagum na kejuwa no beba na fe Fordjour no so ahyase e wo ho. Ye wie pe health tips no wiki mu nyina no wa hu se ye kasa fa hypertension ho. To so tie ni ye wie a na ahosepe aba semidika interviews bi bebemu na fe mpensempensemo aba ko so ma fide ne na Adom TV bi se wazoye yekwaba
enterprise yes ya konkon a yere nsam no de ebrewo Franco Trading Enterprise me pacho aye phone papa fie ni ho and Nokia Samsung iPhone smart TVs ahodo Franco air condition and of course chest freezers refrigerators ahodo nyina Franco and ubenya no and all cycle microwave no and so papa no washing machine dey yanka and Bora Franco atum say yes something there rather so t-shirt and so sa efa mame honomo and sana me kono and next so you betcha 1,000 Ghana cedis until we track a gumo 5 cities 20 cities 30 cities 50 cities for akragum na yin diska akran fan we able to na we can never until we diska na aye Franco Trading Enterprise one more twen wo so be disika e wo sika na kwambia so de abeto bibi omo na so omo ne ma ne bo for pa you know sika twere di start 281 na select Adom TV na watwa bi ediagumu sanse yakwa animu ano na yenum ni pade botwa producer kejuana nkasa ne Eric Asiedu body ye be hyase na ye de the UEFA Champions League and 2 matches called so in the quarter final Parc des Princes Paris Saint-Germain and Aston Villa and a face no kopie mo war the other game where Barca companies Barcelona e Jan and I saw at the team Dortmund passa yanko games de monko hade Paris Saint-Germain 3, Aston Villa 1, Barcelona 4, Dortmund 0. Thierry, send a second legs now. Bessia call Aston Villa beat me about back and now Dortmund beat me about back and then Renan Krabby and Lewandowski and Roger Dinye Power. Be the first player with Champions League history. Moi, was 10 or more goals in a single season for 3 different clubs. And no kopimo or Dortmund or Bayern Munich or and a Barca so why in the Champions League. And so, Robert Lewandowski. Europa League, of course, the Conference League, of course, the rest of the fixtures no city. And this is it on our screen. See how to say yes. I don't know the papa and Europa League. You don't want someone about the glimpse and then Lazio. That you have born Olympic Lyon and then Manchester United, Rangers, and the Athletic Club Bilbao, Tottenham Hotspur, and the Eintracht Frankfurt. Quarterfinals. You can the Academy so AC at ever Hormore and set we bet my qualify couldn't say we bet my qualify couldn't remember crab yana betche Sansiana results the humpa ye and can Europa League one someone Ange Postecoglou one on coach Panipa Edema Manchester no I'm at Tottenham Hotspur I should say Tottenham or in some to be ahead of a game on the PM Sunday.
Even if we win it, I'm gone anyway. So, that's I'm not saying I'm going to go. That's just, I think, the general sentiment of people. So if you're trying to use that as a motivation, you're not going to win that anyway. So there's got to be something more in it for us. And for us, what the most important thing as a group is that, obviously, we've been through a really tough time, but we're still in a position where we can make an impact. And you don't know how often you'll get in those opportunities. Obviously, we're in a quarter-final. I don't know how many times the club's been in a quarter-final of a European competition. Well, you don't want to let that sort of slip you by or have the wrong sort of...
Branch Postecoglou, coach at the Tottenham Hotspur. And so, mama, star 281 hash. Select Adom TV. Na fake fakakre guso mebekwa. Medro ma wedi skadi go boto mansana mako. Tisha and so sa F-mame. The Conference League is also on. The Conference League is fixtures here quarter-final no wine and I share the young wine and I gumu na resane ebesia corner screen to see the Conference League fixtures now for me na say Chelsea ejinemu Chelsea away to Legia Warsaw and Sarge de Fiorentina na finish you got then and a Rapid Vienna Rebetis and a Jagiellonia Batistock na resane and also ebesia ko the quarter-final fixtures of the UEFA Conference League. Ya o hwe no na che kwan bia so Chelsea die no and ankrofu ani mu yie papa enye easy cry but in a CAF Champions League and so matches back also there's Mamelodi Sundowns and El Ahly. What a game Mamelodi Sundowns El Ahly baso dendende anya samketo akra and raso in a Confederation Cup Zamalek buka mu asamben kure. Well, Mamelodi Sundowns, El Ahly, now finish Orlando Pirates and Pyramids. And of course, El Ahly and Mamelodi Sundowns return like in about 25th April. And I finish Pyramid near Orlando and so Eddie Pim so I want the other return leg, on teacher so FMA we the next round of the CAF Champions League in a CAF Confederation Cup Zamalek Enra Stellenbosch aboard the Kaba kwa to me anti and make one no yango piemu hwe senesa Confederation Cup quarter final game na see ekoye. And so to the maiden semi-final Stellenbosch with Monsa yes Anyasem Keto Accra Madika catch our CAF Champions League semi-final Sundowns El Ahly and Orlando Pirates Pyramids and honest and Savano so is here Franco Trading Enterprise can one of penny in Savano para yanko pie mu hwe and send for fair cost so now kasani na accommodating na around the Ghana Olympic Committee elections baso on the 26th of April now ya ka kan sa no aspiring Jose president lawyer Richard Akpoka Vidi some kakra tubia say where has a kwambia so no oba niam be koyi pa no qualify Ghana to the upcoming World and African Games no makoko Ghana ko make impact.
Next 4 years, we plan in here.
Okay.
Me per se, this year, for instance, your Commonwealth Youth Games. Next year, your Youth Olympic Games. Your Commonwealth Games next year. Your Africa Games 2027. Your Olympic Games 2028. Sunny we per se, we qualify these particular sports. We know these are the athletes we have identified. There are 25 athletes here. And him say, you push your more, almost to qualify your Olympics. But some no, you per se, gains Kasemo. And Minister Adams, Sankrofono, this is the budget we have if we want to prepare them adequately. I now bet me my only Minister of Finance and Kokasa, the cabinet. Now, how much of that money you can raise? Yes, so you will call about company. Who company also? Who me pesa all this cabinet mama say who sponsor me? Me pay sponsorship, me pay partnership.
Okay.
I want to journey with you for the next 4 years. So at the end of the 4 years, at the end of Los Angeles Olympics no me pese yet na se nyina ka say we set out on the journey and this is
lawyer Akpo Kavi ono na hwe se beto ne so aba as the GOC president nsama odi tu dwane no Nokia Samsung iPhone no matter the phone benya bi of Franco Trading Enterprise smart TV kakraka boy ni se de bomachi ni na benya bi of Franco Trading Enterprise fridge bia benya bi microwave bia washing machine bia popodin Franco Trading Enterprise. Now, you can Franco one semon on Shannon. Some numbers na me boy me and sampe 0246 422338. And here one, me no 0555 939311. Me and 0302 225651. Numbers 99. That's all. francotrading.com. App Store, Play Store, download the app no. Uti me order near the abre wo fie say hu yan so be call Franco shop. And only the difference new eba so Franco for preparatory pa nya easy kra ne ade na ye kan uti emra so some chew ska kra nsa na makọ na star 281 select Adom TV na yenum sisi a fakra gum na yenum fakra gum na yenum yeah star 281 na select Adom TV na fe ebia entumi enko ye dem sisi a ati say live draw na ye kakra e de gum ma menhwe sane esi ko okay am for e de kakra gum aha ati yenum si ne na onamba na iguram ni yenum nse kwa na yi na 5 na 3 na 5 na konfo number na sa no yenum sa num konfo numbers mu say num konfo numbers mu sa fe 5 4 3 2 1 when I win me sika ne kai 0545211 the this also me frost is here 1000 Ghana cedis abeto phone so abeto Herman Opaya match 1000 Ghana cedis yes 5 sure no nipa 1000 Ghana cedis abeto for 20 now I'm from me frost is here na fe me no wakasa live on TV yes abeto musa sa wakasa now kire aye ahwefo omohwe nyina omo so obu ho a wo se on gindi obu also on gindi say real pa ati bo dem free winner ne sisi a this is the winner number the ntia na number na share to ne yemfa ma ne say obu ho a wo de to de ne beba ho a ne a friend say say and then what discanti already dey so pa 500 Ghana bra na yemfa ma omo de din crofos I mean what disca sika ye no ne nkase 500 Ghana bra nsa ye say wow to ticket the ticket ne ba beto machine na ye e de amount na wo de disca ne say obi se fa physical badge sika na ho da be dem ani na ho tini ya na ye mo last number no to de so we magician na be hu number na share to na be free ni pa na say wa ye nkwan ni nim number na beto machine so zabre ye froze sia was kana beto o machine so na ya de hon sam and sorry atuma no obi obi pie mu e wo aye osu dankwa cycle Africa pop na it was massive pa ya de obi asi pa sam ma aye kama pa ni ade menu ya memo ache emo akwaba o hyan sisi na wo hwe me
me se we bio
o se wan
we bi
o yi bi
ai
wow congratulations utwa he
me cho 15
saying
we try the 55 yes sir
55 million to 15 cities
yo
hey and I na beto phone so
1,000 cities.
Hey. Now first time I will try bini.
Debut, na me tacha.
Bana uni.
Yo.
Na dia ni utie you.
Anye easy o.
Wow. Na sia 1,000 ya be di hu sa no anopa dia na ode ye.
Anopa dia. Me yi bia ko akotwe me best fish.
Na dia aka no.
Yeah, Canadian and to my
oh my goodness! Congratulations! Why? I feel you want to say I didn't hear you know anya low real.
I know the area.
Most definitely. Now, OTB editor of Banner School Fish. Now take a credit show no more. Jacka Clew actually since you be another draw and they were lacking a basano, lacking a bell power bit my sign debut. Why?
Good.
What's up? Yes. Get us a pie. We know what's in Cano. Also, bit my DB star 281 select Adom TV. Na faka kraguzo take it back up ya 5 Ghana cedis and one summer running. And I'll pay me just on idea. See, Medican Franco Trading Enterprise one summer area. Ciao. Bernard Padibu me producer. Kai nefa nankasa kake juane ho. Erika Siedu Bodini Sabre ere pomuni on sambe to aso wi dia ka ba koso hebedwam
enenso ya mwakwaba ya Adom TV Badwam health tips na osha no media fia amankwa tamaklo amena meboafo yi ase endpoint homeopathic clinic na daroma misro ya fa ne number no ne frɛ no sɛ ya bibia ya yare de ne number ne de o frɛ no pɛ obejo so o mese call so a o return no afrɛ umpe we na opede ni wiki mu nyina wo boye ne yedi nkomo afa hypertension ho obobo ni nyina so de akyerɛ ne ne ye hwɛ complications a wo ho ti ye ka bi kyerɛ wo a bentna ho fa nsan hye oda mi fam enye wo ho ma ne me masem ne ye hwɛ ensia no dog ye na se ye mo akwa ba pa hypertension ye bebo no tofo ne ahwɛ ne complications e wo ho
yo hypertension ye de ka nyina ne se ahoden a wo omogya ni mu a pushi mogya na through your blood vessels no se wo soro bebre a ene ye beka se wo pressure no e wo soro eno saa no bo se wo koye test wo kode etwa ye de machine kekere won sa o arm no ye beka se sphygmomanometer ye kekere saa no abo se be check wo de no 148 140 100 140 90 160 170 100 ne saa no ma no ye so pressure no e wo soro na de yaka na wo twi nyina nim se yade ba ko ehu yie pa even though se nipa bebre no na wosa yade no na wo yade bi a eno no nipa bebre nsuro but kum nipa wo wiase pa silently eni ntia no a ana se na wotwe ana 1 month ago uhia wo bi a nipa no hu se the person was full of life nipa no timu se ahoden papa e wo ho pa a utimu so how bi ana no so enne wote yesi nipa na wu wo behwemu no na free hypertension nipa bebre wo so a o madidi dem hypertension na mo babubu o magu fom enti ye kasa hypertension no a na emu ye wrampa a wo se hwe ni ya chechire mo bebere se adekwa de hypertension ba no akoma yade kidney conditions ne sa no mani nyina timi de ba enna ya sa hwe se yes signs and symptoms mpa bebere ho mo hypertension no a enna ne ho adi enti ye beka se e asymptomatic obi ho a yade no enna ne ho adi bia but ebi mo ho so a omo de ni show do obi ho de be show ni se tima na akoma ne boni peri kum akoma ne boma ne te palpitation of the heart obi ho na ni so timi biri no na ni so ye ni san na wo ya te ahwe obi ho abon se oni obi aka so ho na ni ma hye no ho na ni ma hye no obi ho a wo yibi kakra bia na wabre obi ho a wo da wonna sleeplessness o na ni bebu na ni gusi ni so sa na ade ache na no ho hye no obi ho a de be ne se tima ne titimi dwa no ga na ni so timi ne kusu hypertension na de sa de na eba na na wo se ye da wo se ye di complications of it hypertension ko soro bebre ni ya nhwa e ko fa ya de efense stroke so ho pressure na ho ano den no a e push mogya ne through the blood vessels no etimi tiwuntini no na mogya ne wuzi into the brain etene de ye wo sa no a instantly no 70-80% me die on the spot wow wo mo anwu no so abo se na afa adwenem kasa ne mma na obi alusu ni memory obekọ private obeda what take no what ade ba ko a ha dwen pa ade ba ko se timi ni ba ne se etimi mantini no amogya no enam se pressure no wo mu ntini entini na pump mogya na ko kidney no ho no etimi tete no e ma sa etimi ma konya kidney failure oh yes hypertension etimi di kidney failure ba e be ma kora se de enam se mogya no entini chese etimi ma mema bebre no adobnada sexual related conditions obi okra no a chese etima mema bebre no a sexually no na wakoma no a chese obi wakoma bo peri na akoma hode be na wa de ko face wo try en na wo teso na wa ye de wabu ahwe etima bebre no anya akoma ya de because akoma no na me se ntini no emu asisi no a mogya ne ntimi push mogya ne through the blood vessels ntini akoma ne adwuma mo okay eti mogya ne pompe ko akoma no try ne say emoja na beta akoma no ho no na de ne say won de wo so oboso o make sure say emoja na ipushi ko enam say entimi nkoni ntin de bia ma akoma no ye adwuma more than it should be it was say na ni pada obenya heart failure heart attack akoma no get attacked
that say dog go chayen to us with the phone number no
etimi di stroke so kra so e ba be so ni pada zani end point to me part clinic number anawo yade we bia obetuma ba ye ha number betimi afre ye ne 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68.
Yada say Dr. Dubois na yetene nkan otna medofo bre ya satie yembiem na yenhwe yetime sama na kɔ na san no wo ye no ne nyina yentie sefutu nsemi bi sabre ya 5 minutes ye nche no wanya ho akomunyuma ahodo so medi afia amankwa tamaklo chankwa hoden ho a ebeto so.
Good morning, la papa sonko baba joba usepe jumezido na in the throwback Thursday and Ntim Band one editions of all talks why a hit songs for Krum Hade I enjoy Krum Hade no Mze Abro no Izino the front door president for the Brothers and Sisters Association Akwaba. You know, me ko share some more kodo ewo entertainment some more in there historically no nyom hit song bi a wo drop it organ ha no in there historically no nyom no enya 20 years osmobo unsam for madam nyum yam ba introduce as amowi nyum one of Ghana's classics na ofi Brothers ehono. Na Brothers your chame kwa minu anu mebie no kuntakinte na Flocking Stone no odahwa jana do enyom ninu anu ya say ente nka na but enyom no enya 20 years nti no my enjoy enyom no kakra dey throw back dey more than 1 gallon me a sure pardon no wenyu ajenyom no ho nti no 1 gallon by Brothers Flocking Stone and Inia Kunta Kinte 20 years in what dropping your lawyer one way who or one the 6 years 20 years I've been to time listen we uncle be 20 ha and I think I started business be na whole business no 20 years in there into no animal to be no bomazano to the man one na nyame botu shepegodo beautiful song after 20 years it still sounds so good and kind of for no minima what is ingredient no I don't know what man utim. Obey onions na. No more onions nitimpa and no. And you know the why the many journey nando ye papa big ups to you Flocking Ninia Kuntakinte. You free hono me na yanko black hono na minyo kase black ho ninyo no adane Iron Boy album no or ye papa or top charts. CCR no share top 10 on Spotify global album charts na Black Hole ne album no ekopwedo into no big ups to him Iron Boy you know maka chodos the oye tributes zema oye opinion mama chidede into no boy yanka mama it's more as different species that no album no that up to now se inyambre engine te ya ma mere ho bomazan na stream enyom no fama no na enyom ogudu nyina ye kama etode bia te nyansa nyom tode bia te enyom a ozo bokwa enyim abrabom ewu wa dan the last time wo kasen was there say epede eze azisie bibinya feke she book because enya zo bakan but Black Hole on was the on no lab for book no not as book no ayenwuma ma hen me yete nti mama yen ha oyen ho ma yen kan nara be a book no ama hen nti no Black Hole top boy or your top things nti no ma yen supporting na ochioma azukro mo you very confident azukra oma otum omo you very proud pa mo otu oye mo oye ni do ojinu who's there onimi ye do ojinu who's do onimi ye ni nti do omo fail moma yente Black Hole ni interview bi oye wo land the streets no do na embraces ya.
Excuse me, Blacko? I think you look really confident.
Yes, sir.
What makes you confident?
My competence, no? Yeah, you know, I'm able to do stuff and like get things done. Yeah, and when I dream things, they can come alive. You know, yeah.
So can you share one of those dreams that you had as a little kid that you actually made it a reality?
Yeah, to be a performer. Yeah, any which way, anyhow. like a graffiti artist or like an artist, like a live performing artist. Now I sing, you know. Yeah, now I sing. So it's like, it's a childhood dream. And to even be fly as this walking.
I mean, your outfit is amazing as well.
Yeah, bro, walking around New York City, bro, is a dream, bro.
So starting out in your career as a performer now, as an artist,
yeah.
What has been the most challenging thing you had to face, but that challenging thing helped you become better as an artist?
I think going against my mom's words, no? Yeah, it was challenging, but like I saw a future of that, just that action. You understand me? Because like 2019, my mom wanted me to go to university 2019, but I was fighting for a gap year to focus on music. So I had a whole year to prove to my parents that this is something that I want to do. You understand me? Yeah. So I think that. And
Wow.
she's proud of that too. She's proud of it.
Honestly, wow. Thank you so much, Blacko. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care. I'm David. Nice to meet you.
Blacko, in Blacko, na yete nanka o honom no o chema za esudai bia na ihu biara no o possible do botum na wabama mo nti ma me abade na reso so de ne kese ampedu ba se so 100 mpo ne enya ne nya 90 mpo a o better than de lo nkoso kra bo be kofi ampedu na nsam de bia onye ne kenyen nti ne de so zo hia so na kasa kese oye day one juice ka obi anje wo hwe wa nkuti mpo ne ihu nti de no me wonwa no so na abode ati so na abode wa mbama kakra babam zamo na kakra no so no sande so kakra kapa ni nti no obeye kakra osumubo ozamo ti no Blacko na yete nka wo honom na you know no nyuma wo boy wo Emirates Stadium wo bo Arsenal fo wo match no Madrid na Arsenal fo wo bo ho match no ana wo bo nyum no wo ase e wa na Ghana fiase yeah Blacko no nyu wear them boys na wo no nti no ona mda to honom zamo de enjoy kakra no nti no no asamara nyim so obi bisa na akirem de dem na osie wo honom nti no ye free honom na menyo kase abofra baby coffee is sensitive what dem say me wont me pena mo kada yakopon ato but nyame asewa akirem atasa nyame asewa akirem menyo kase when the show over the weekend okoye performance bi ma mo frama binum wa share one opinion is there the kind of songs na words or one new no konye child appropriate but nyame wo hawa oya nazi kwan bia nyame nim hawa ofa no kondo ya nazi rabe ye ogina hwe weekend wa trend besinde or the one trend was for funny Tracy na when the share nyom too late no oto ya na free of fast obi na the way osa no come papa it's no call viral on social media when they akwohwehwe no o chirema from 6 years university fees is na ma me ontum nda na when the share obotua because too late nyom na fa no ama nyom no ko global nyom na wan shada mfa da ma sisa me you can say nyom no top chat aw ko bese kokohwe zo code when the share kwa fa no school yen kohwe zo code o hono so say what I get hey when you see sexy body sissy yeah my nesta it is sing it for when the share 1 2 3 okay into no ekwana nya meba fado ehia roze mami nyim nti bo obra no bon pepepe mebe ye bia ye because nke you know nke got say chwendi kakra but be enden atasa but why nshira some nkotin nti no Wendy for kwani do ehu na sisa onyom stand man kakra why it's no onya child appropriate ono am ko fa concerned no mo fo kakra na what to sisi fia na ma ya sa na ma masa yehu bibi men na ati yehu bibi fa men afraid nti mo na ma afraid do na yehu kakra wo ze chihu kakra fa men na onya kama because mo from apɛ wonyom ma nim some small girl bi so nya wonyom papa cousin small girl bi pe when the shape papa na sometimes if afa kakra by wet order na onya kama ti no pocho hwe fa ma he na ma ye free ho no mai alabaster box esi wa artist bi okrom ha nti no my hwe suit no ai o chema wala mankan of rebound pututu medical release new song okrom ha dey na o release nyom no it say enyom na wa sample obi nyom na enyum no ka sample ye no wonu ma enyum no ye won zan wo kire ma wanje permission but my opinion what am asking you when you are strong because ebi sama by this time afa ka bakra enyum copyrights ho asem okrom ha ya ka intellectual property aka ka ma bufra ba kra enyum de Ntim Fordjour na ze wo bra and kaji proper permission infringing pa no ho into know how come there bibi dem to me see and medical top boy see man kase bebre Ghana for kase bebre ka atwinyi mpa na asan but this is enyum na nti ehu medical new song no and I use kan yenti alabaster phone ones na ye fon toto ho into yenti alabaster phone ones no na ye wi na ma acho medical so keke ye one kg permission ye nzi kan yenti alabaster phone ones. The first time I met Welcome to Africa medical no I was like, oh, medical that's nice. Yes, or you okay there between my sample of being it's allowed. But permission no license no very necessary. And in there foods and kofa ko court jiska okrom ha de yenyum na za nkofo aka sample a bin ma kwakọ report ye okrom ha de na Mr. Drew na menyu onye stone boy kwa enyum obi kwakọ drug guy na attention America don bo sha enyum be wa drop Ghana na enyum na enyum no YouTube for chase nsane. There's just so many cases this should not have happened. It's a medical and it's man pay come again like or you intentional and what is it or you abazi and or you disrespect for alabaster box and say oh where say enyum we dey obi atumi to be betumi like really and I know when you maybe I don't know when you there or alabaster phone enyum because and you know they were somewhere you couldn't have reached out to them or Ghana here but what follows you to the eye what fun to do because it's a beautiful song like this because I normally tell you come up medical use Welcome to Africa or come up but see the controversy that is surrounding it now why then and I was not on you no because medical do settings so well it's a minimum in another for more social media no to dear Mr. Frimpon on a watch on unauthorized use and infringement of copyright material with respect to your song Welcome to Africa and alabaster for now watch on kata was come on way soon to no more could be what the massimi muno meze babro my free honom na yankwa any because people don't want to learn into no say yeroko henanyima Calvin Boy I drop a new song and you know us break it and you know you come on papa Calvin Boy new one crowd break it young costume you know and fama no and you come papa enjoy the song you find parties you from Tuesday yeah baby I must have break it no I come papa into no mama happy birthday come retired DSP Doris Gidimajo if you ba father Bernard ho Ochima happy birthday to you now I say mama can I always feel blessed to call you mom into no here is on your special day also more happy birthday into no oh nice woman mommy happy birthday to you nyame in your kase on you free adom onko adom kesum na onko wodo ma he no wa pomozeno so enka hon na me de besi ha ba ansa na moko no nsa na happy birthday so onko ma Priscilla Akosua Japan Priscilla Akosua Japan is also I wish you a day filled with joy, laughter and everything that makes you happy. You are the best. I love you more than words. Intino Priscilla Akosua Japan so in the air wa da jiwenwa wo kon sonko do. Aha na meze ahusepeno Mizi Besi Edmond na Thomas Bebe ye camera ho ejuma is a mama Weber and na direct him OPD ye production Richmond so bomb with production no intino osmosis hi me de besi anyame adoma ye basana okay me job bibi chinchin band once on bro enyim back in the days no woman classics no major one
Hinna Becca Akwesi Insia Commander 6 Carlos said yes yeah one of the on to us Friday Saturday nyina di boa won
ewie won yie yeri mi enyankopon a ede ye ho ato ne so wo ma ye ne mu ase da biara da oseme ni nyame maka se mehira no mehira nya yidie nya rehemu se ya sori enne ya wadan nyamu papa ede mayen we ba se na ebe che 1000 okay eti want ne we ba kind me make out or say an ebe che eti no nyina se dial *281 hash *281 hash so no select option 4 eti me yebu hanum de acho eti *281 hash so two bonus say na edoko direct na akwakonya eye option 1 2 3 4 5 6 etu de nyina se obebo 4 e de ahyem unya bo 4 na afi ni obetwa bia no eye 5 Ghana cedis tibia betimi de say oh mi twa bia 30 Ghana mi twa bia 40 Ghana so ni opeso twa bia no obetimi atwa e de ahyem saa e de akọ e de amantu no betimi atwa me bia se 10 apa no atwa 10 e de ahyem na se ekwa no wawie wadwuma na afia bisa say scars odi mobile money na 20 no na bisa so bo pin e de ahye honum bo pin hye honum anu ano o na akono no wodi awie *281 hash *281 hash select option 4 *281 hash select option 4 twagum na me ma 1000 Ghana cedis anopa ye me ma 1000 Ghana cedis anopa ye me didi akwesi nsia asemi di kabre na edru wonum ma me fa happy birthday enko efama Angel Ahema Apre Angel Ahema Apre ene your birthday we wish you happy birthday nyame won shiraw na onyo kese kozi so be kese pa we free your one and only the sticker darling boy. So Angel, happy birthday. And I'm come ho. E be adwuma wi mbati ne mabiase. Na nsem wo na the interior minister Honorable Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka and be to just say amononefo a galamse oye memu no se akiri wo mu a insese bi kwakọ gina asem ni bia abọ mu ko adu na kota hwo mu ko da afia sana se abọ mu ka no ye nya ne se ni sa abre no ya chiwa ne no kokotoka wiemhye gina bia na akofo wiemhye available at that moment na pua ona wosre no na meka ye din komo about this galamse fight en komo ne bebre na amana kwakọ wie se ye nwien me wo fom wona nka se omo ye galamse kapre bi ni bottom na nipa bi na church da sankrofo na epipiam yodom ebi e China fo ebi ankase mpanifo wo mamu na ato apesika de ato enema omre ye adwuma no etuhwe aban ko na wo ne nyina esem so be ka ahead of 2024 elections President Mama can say we should not be so much focused on omo gina kwaye mu a omo etu sika no number one na a church ne. So okay President Mama asem no o say yemi yeni ko one na a church de no e pia sam ko sam no ko che omu a o che omu kwa ye do mu ye adwuma obi na hye ba bi ono akoye de engine of adwuma no mo ye no eti esiji sa engine de a eto atwa one of such engines no these foreigners, the Chinese and the other nationals, Togo, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire for crowd. But now the Minister of Interior and National Security, Honorable Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka say ye three sound Crawford and President Muhammad catch ahead of 2024 elections say, I want to see a focus on Suna or say my young prosecutor war. Yenyo mukwa no mukọ mukrom penisi ka kwame jiko kwem ti asemu a the minister aka sa de tuja hwe Honorable Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka and a second video no.
And the Chinese and some other citizens Filipinos that we found, the kind of activities that we do were purely defrauding citizens around the world using a system that is set up that was so sophisticated. Many of them are into our forests. Many of them are cutting our trees unlawfully. Others are involved in galamsey activities and many other crimes. We have resolved as a new policy that for two things, you in our forests, whether doing galamsey or cutting our trees unlawfully, getting yourself into fraud activities, that's whether using computer or other fraud activities. For these two crimes, when we arrest any foreigner, we are not interested in prosecuting them. Our first option is to take them back to their country. And this is something that we are very serious about. And you are the first point of call when sometimes we make arrests or go
Kaya. Enye Muhammad Mubarak Mutakasem Enye. Some years back, the former senior minister under Nana Akufo-Addo led MPP government, Honorable Yao Osaf Mafo, and so Kaya Chi Aisha Wan, ye kasi ye money kwadu. Okwajina America memu ka say, Aisha Wan ye money kwadu, enfe duane si Ghana for table so. Ti Osaf Mafo, na ye de tutu sam ye mpedi fo asam ne ye ka yo. But almost so you're getting us your child, yeah, you're from Kojina Semibia. Near more kwadu. Now, on my mamma, any would need send ye send a fata. Name so we are only need a child, yeah. Young Fanko, Anasia Chiwa, fast will be a credit to say. Yabo kwadu. Share honorable yourself, Mafo, as one to ya at that time. Oh, America British memo.
You in a good relationship with China. They're the main company that is helping develop the infrastructure system in Ghana. Is Sino Hydro. It's a Chinese company. It's the one that's going to help process our bauxite and provide about $2 billion to us. And these kind of arrangements, putting that lady in jail in Ghana is not going to solve your economic problem. Good relationship with China. They're the main company that is helping develop the infrastructure system in Ghana. Is Sino.
Eti uti asemwa Honorable yourself Mafo so kind. Adwumaku ana emi esikami ya de Sino Hydro project o Ghana no omo free China. Sometimes enkomodie bia ekoso wo akire no ya Ghana for monte. Ti enkomodie ni bi ne se China ni free no krom aba be se ya sase. Aba se ya kwaye. Aba se ya nsuo. Maya mamra no eni ne mom yemfa ne kɔ ne mamu bɔkɔ na asomdwe mra. Na mo Ghana ni no ka no de yemfa ne kɔ to nsawam. Wa wonu yempa ni fo na dwen. Ghana ni no ka no ye asase o. Ye na asase ye ne ye dia. Ye na oduma kuma edi gold ne edi ache ye. Se ye de ye che ya, ye fie kɔ to afiase. Ye kɔ di na kakra e wo nsawam na dwafie. Ye mo ye kɔ adu. Ekane bebo ya yembo yen efiase ne bekwa yen kwa afiase na emom nipa na wo firi ni mamu ba ha no ba ya do kro na me ye bi ni de ye fa ne kɔ ne krom. That a stand by ship dealer a video no mame arantie bi wo PFM oni kankan bo na ta ye adwuma o kanse mebi ni efi se efe odie o kanse bi abat ye man no Timemufuo any a plate for. She adia ship dealer ekai.
Oh, my name is Sam, my way, there's a mujo. Assume you my. And I'm Pachomewa. And the Biani. Oh, my own who police station. Near Chiu Kromani in a shame near Jaio, or one the uncle, that's assume you one. And you will be a baba. And the woman. Now, the one.
Oh, my only.
I will cromani no when you sama. Yeah, she will cromani na shame near Jar one is a blah what they call free a coben. When you hire no free and never has them and the whole call. Me move it down, we are the baby. I just never said it yet.
Also, can you say in yesterday? Also, can you in yesterday a field? But a serious. I catch them pen mun hwe ade na mo yetimamfo ne ye o na se so tap nchirani a obeje wo Ona ko kan ye beka to so na wo ye ojabom ma nipa na o church na wo ya ade na betumi akofa ojabom na ba ne ne hu ni asem ye mpelifo mo hwe ne ye o fam ko Ghana web ye mpelifo mo hwe ne ye o Ghana mpelifo mo hwe ne ye o ma Ghana web about you we the film where ye 26 August 2015 Ghanaian sentenced to 3 years in jail. Ghanaian sentenced in 3 years in jail. China. The Bonnie Okoye said on the 25th August 2015, the High People's Court of the Guangdong Province sentenced a Ghanaian to 3 years imprisonment for selling entry exit certificate to students who opted to study in China. The Ghanaian, who is married to a Chinese and with a 2-year child, has 10 days within which to appeal against the ruling. This case has been lingering on for the past year, and the accused attests to the fact that he was given a fair hearing but could not engage the service of a legal counsel to mitigate the sentence. You know, person ko suande o China, and the genuine fa che la kakra ma boys na. O twa krata bi gu ma boys na boys ko suande che no. Okode afia so China fa nhia miesa. Fam ko America website no. America website, yes, the Western District, Pennsylvania, there no. Ghanaian national sentenced to prison for role in money laundering scheme. Ewa America. Any end deported no. Any end deported no. Or your money laundering. Na kedi galam say kan susu kese be pa no. Ghana anyway or your money laundering. Wa America approach me. Money laundering yan say sika ode kwan wa declare semper for ko hu say there be say nyema bi wase ene e che no ekoto afiase e wa America. Ya bonama. Ba ye wo Ghana mpanefo e ye 2 media show monsa. Se mo fam protect omen. Mo fam mo nipa ne japade ho ban. By a dog watching Yankase. Under 6. Carlo said yes, yeah. Your dog war a chain Yankase. Yeah, can be. How can you tell me, say, Ghana ni no se quiet him? Eye galam said your uncle Defiasi. Brony no ni sikapa ye de be yes, galam said ye nyale maniko. Meanwhile, President John Dramani Mama, Eka say, we should not focus on Crofona at the quiet him. Or what sponsor me focus on so. President Mama, where are you? When your minister was saying this, under 6. Carlos said yes. Shame on us. Shame on us. Your political power. You can't say me baby. Ghana for the 2 minutes maya. You grow Ghana for you because you have more ha. Because you nim nyansa. Carlos said yes, yeah. Now sebi. And you dumb. Ukromi no kwachina tum. Onko de fiase. O one de wonko. How can you fight Galamsey with this kind of attitude? And now was of for a year no. You can't watch them. And some of us were thinking, say, the political class will learn something from it. And some of you, these guys, spoke against it. And then this Yaba power, repeating the same thing they complain, and the party supporters are clapping. We are sick. Yeah, yeah, right. See, more than more. Yes, I don't know. I didn't pay for me, yeah. Some years back. Yeah, 3 and good so penny one can say, you know, yeah, penny baba, yeah, the corner, yeah, boy, some man, everything, I better penny phone for you. Carlos said, yeah, Jimoha. I turn them more. So I turn them ha, again, yes, I didn't die. What a muntaka. It's no better me a coquam so copam gala for a galam seno. And no better me a call. So I got your mokugum. Yes, I don't know. Muye mome mutina ye jatodo. Muye mama phone no musom ko salai etwaba. ti baba dwen ma ye ne nsiri ade a hang o man say o man no brani ntimi si ano kwane wani susu ye nyina no betim de aba wei etu ka so ka we che Ghana for ahead of 2025 ke to bad mind this
Commander 6 Carlos said yes yeah
officer san to abo wei ense mo na me call ye say NDC ba Ghana for the girl I'm saying ye betwe ma court akobom kwadu na mom abrofo amanofo na eba ne ye twe ba yesa dom kokrom ka benya konya betena bi ate no President Mama Ghana for show we are looking up to you ye pesi hu ne wo beka this is the saying of your minister of interior your minister of interior ekani against the whole kan ye abla ne ekoto aba ye twen hu ne obeka ana se bi empen for nwi Ghana for hu sa adai we dey see galam say anokwan wei na bede kura na sojeni na police ni enya akokoduru akoduru mo se wokopam ne nia no na wokoche broni dia ye so ne fa nko tawi mi se ne fa nko
Carlos said yes yeah
yes you obi ofro mam dia yes ye pawiem se fa no fa nko krom me so fra asati mapom meti mos ayi san no so fa nko asati mapom ani guasefo am se mpanifo am di o man so eti ye kwadu nyina anie we are come to deal with Galamsey. We are going to be huh? Make sure my last minister Becca. If this is the way we are going to fight Galamsey, I'm sorry to tell you, you're failing.
Carlos said yes, yeah.
You're failing. I think young mama said, Muntaka deputy. Ebeka said Galamsey will be worse. And young mama. It's a shame. President Mama, Ghana for 10 over Kanya say, where are someone mutaka kaye? One a year to about 2024 say, my focus on Brante the Gungram one so. Or more check their pierce camono, you focus on so. A bit of mutaka see a choma from Comcromono. A bit and a mutaka see a choma, you from Comcromono. It's a pen for some composition, in our day. Eya born na mabon eya abro na mabon man no ane se be baye na eya mo
6 Carlos said yes yeah
Osef ma for kan bi ya to ye no aguru so se nya sa dia kokko no mami ayi Pennsylvania de no ya to ye no aguru so looking for say nipa be take over bia from akufo bia no we learn from it na bia na ba repeat na dia to ba no aye dey sika na opa bia dia na ah, President Mama, si kana pebi edi. Ghana ni, ewa America, Pennsylvania, ni achina tumuno. Ghana ni wa Pennsylvania for money laundering. Any amona ma Ghana. Mumo me ya wreho dodo. Mumo ma ya wreho too much. Mumo Ghana for no say yesama do mama back. If this is the way that you're going to deal with Galamsey, then President Mama, it's a shame. It's your mom running for Galamsey in your way. Yeah, but you can't afford that too. Neja, one of them come crum. Yamu Yamabo. On fear upon a chain. Yame, on Yamabo. No fear upon a chain. For having more as our leaders. Said more my Ghana. It's a shame, President Mama, that under your government, something you criticized, something you spoke against in opposition, you are condoning it, President Mama. President Mama. Uya mama for excessive form. Uya Ghana friend your home. Uya me excessive form. Medicaka say we should all support you for you to succeed because if failure Ghana is doomed. President Mahama, rise up! Rise! John Mahama water, rise up! You are sleeping. But you want your opposition. You only came to continue from where Akufo-Addo left us. President Mama. A day. Can I am penny for a day? Can I am penny for a day? Democracy, one nonsense. This kind of democracy becoming nonsense for us. Because MPP Papa, I'm repeating the same mistake NDC here. Now NDC Aba, I'm repeating the same mistake MPP here. And for so ben also be kwako twaba. And for so ben also. And you kwatu aba ye den. Because kwasi kwana so gina kwanti aba to ne kwako to. What no position condemning adie. Na aba power aba the same thing. There been pen from abro. We ain't papa for. We ain't papa for. When you born, boy, you brought the do mine. What about live drone? Are you ready? Mami Sika live drone. Okay. *281#. *281#. Select option 4. Baku you will be 5 Ghana cedis. Chagum sa. Me man the last 2 minutes. Chagum last 2 minutes. Chagum na menya mau. One wini. Last 2 minutes. Chagum. Obia okwan so betimi awini. Obia. Ni odi ka twa dada. Ni afa no ba betwa. Okwan so betimi awini. *281#. *281#. Select option 4. Select option 4. *281#. Option 4. Chagum. Okay, yanko 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One I win yanko 0536 449 *. 0536 449 *. When you 1,000 Ghana cedis and pay if you 1,000 Ghana cedis and pay I'm no say yay. At them ya oko. 1,000 Ghana cedis and pay. Okay, when you nana na mini komansa na omahene kwabna sante atras no the last draw and so abro. Makacho say from Monday to Friday on Badwam yema 3,000 Ghana cedis. Yema 3,000 Ghana cedis. You be nyina so dial *281#. Phone bia used to be say Android, say a yam. We own here internet, we here a service. *281#. No select option 4. Now confirm your payment and one on our quanasa. Patro Abaswana. Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hey, what's that, Kausikano? Yes, try it. Now, try say.
Yes. I'm a partner, Mr. One. I'm still at the Yabu, the Mananian Yam, so I never done a minda. I'm at the back of Square. Wow. I'm saying for a month.
Okay.
I don't see your mama congratulations.
It's what you
I don't see you for us.
Amen. Amen. Now, where do you go?
But I watch mother for you.
What do you call it?
Milton Best in the middle of the
Fast also. Yes. Now, I go to chat. Another one, so why? Another one, so. Any jam fear, nice one. It is a annex here. Big Jim. Ocean, Ocean, so. Sana football net here. I'm for supporters, near will be sick, near Tinta so good, so good, no munya, the betting by. na boys afei de ohwe football na benya kakra yeso hwa Adom TV na onya kakra ohwa Adom TV na onya kakra etu hwe sa tu ne mani za dem kosmo fide na ha sa hwe sa obedi sa de akọ. Then happy birthday encore Elfma Priscilla Akosua Japan. Priscilla, your birthday, and this is from your husband. Also, let me read this. I wish you a day filled with joy, laughter, and everything that makes you happy. You are the best, and I love you more than words can say. It's a Priscilla from your husband to you. The happy birthday. He loves you to max. Oma yene kwabra sante. Aye krado. Ori pense mu. Bro. This is
the last leg. I did bring one man in the Kwabna Sante 925. We appreciate your effort into drawing government attention to the fight against an illegality. If you are celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday, Shunko, and Mede Mao. Now, Masa, the quick reminders at the amount say continue to be a patriotic Ghanaian and be a part of the resetting Ghana agenda. It's important. Say ina yebebwa so that we can get the focus right and make sure Ghana becomes the winner. And I pay Chairman Kukufu Atinase. Anonkuto na Nane Champon. And that Lumba Tojuma, Omutini training backstage. Na Omudina chair. It tells you, say, Osib Nyende. Daddy Lumba, Yayaka, Quentu. Chairman Kukufu, former EPA boss, former member of parliament, former chairman Bantima, and now, Obia Wasa Dia Konenimo. Doctor, lawyer, chairman, MP, Kukufu. Akwaba.
Thank you, Kwame. Me Kwame introduction to
Bibi come on.
Adom.
Good.
Ahode o.
Efie boko.
Efie boko no man munya boko, sir.
That has always been, forgive me, the mantra of party people in opposition.
Well, you may take it so.
But you need to explain the amount of year boko or minimum enye boko.
Oh, make me
okay. Anyway, that's the most important thing. And the pride of Brekum West. Blaster Bobo Boname say or church or 7 over she in Kurana or grantee interviews. I'm saying this is your area. In fact, we are waiting that position is still open. The Brekum West for Momon Paye. You know, anything can happen. Now, His Excellency, the President of the land, in collaboration with the needed authorities, consider. Say, Omema Brekum West. MPP seat. Faushim Padia. Na, what you mean? Ahobrasiye, Ejumadin, any opepa, akushum. Nti we empese be hwihwuma de koso so there be say hwihwuma de hwihwum na bon ban ejina na ansa na ebejina no there are a lot of things you need to do ansa na etimi ejina so it will not be out of place, especially when it is field cheche ni awosua de akona nim yiye osua de akona nim yiye ana ba agudie mu nsem so a wa ben ne ho ankasa na ne from a very hard constituency, very tough constituency. It definitely is not be out of place. So he'll be considered as a deputy minister for sports. The donor friend is Stuttgart, but Dixon and then officially. Okay, so forgive me, Stuttgart. Good.
Thank you very much.
I think we'll share more for her on this show, right?
Offer introduction. Offer. It's a privilege and honor to be here.
And I wish you well. And I can congratulate you.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, you need to. Congratulations. You need to. So, Senior, to say,
Nyamiadon Bibia
NDC we aboko.
Bibia boko.
Brooklyn West.
Senior, Bibia boko.
Eja dem kama.
President Mahama nominate the DCs. Brooklyn West was among district bar first. And the whole bono Brooklyn West they won last Friday. The one share confirmation I say. I shall see Brooklyn West, and we got 100%.
Oh wow!
And the DC a free no Jordan was shall see all year Jumaden.
Obana
Bema Honorable Collins Asma, very humble, affable, hard-working guy.
Okay.
Also a tutor College of Education, Brooklyn. And was several party, several capacities. In fact, he was my elections director far back 2016. I be deputy secretary. A year Juma, and is well known in the constituency. And he body dino na nanom a software chemaimufu nyina eboje no. So the confirmation probably it could be the shortest. You call it straightforward.
Good.
And a constituency in quote assembly members and MPP for
of course.
So they said it become
of course, yeah.
You see, assembly concept and your partisan, but
it's partisan.
They all voted en bloc, 100%.
Wow.
And the Yanko and senior over the week, and so and the JSMBC, Emma Yura governs Kwame Agoja.
Yeah.
Oba Brooklyn
West.
Ebe started free. In fact, senior, on that fateful day, minister echo 4 different regions. Maybe she had will be chiming quanta ya hafo. Alezebuam kwana wa ye ne no mafaho. We ye ba sunyane. So from a hafu to Bono, ebe hwe sunyane inner city road, outer city. From there, yefa sunyane ko techiman hwe sunyane techiman kwan ye wie ye ko RCC wo techiman then techiman to Wanchi ye wie Wanchi to Bamboy ye free Bamboy fa bandan kwanta to Sampa and ye be wie wo jene around 9 p.m.
Wow.
One day a Hafu region, Bono East and Savannah, 4 different regions. And Otache inspected about 7 different routes.
Wow.
From 6:30 a.m. to another 9 p.m. He was on the route throughout.
Wow.
And I'm very, very happy. Say President Mahama, na point is yeah, Juma. And Rana Jo may be free sunyane. Na Yura Haruna Idrusu and so her Charles conference for the past 2-3 days. Is also on the road.
Yeah.
Have minister all over. It appears say and local government minister working so hard. And the appointees, they are not armchair ministers. They are on the field working. And especially Ira Kwame Agwaja, the Oba Bonomai Mubeye na Brooklyn Sampa Road. Senior him say one of the most terrible routes I will Ghana.
Terrible.
And it is a strategic socio-economic route stretching from Brooklyn West, German South, German North, na Yako boundary. So it cuts across 3 constituencies. In fact, over the entire 119 stretcher, it cuts across 6 different constituencies. Sunyani East, Sunyani West, Brooklyn East, Brooklyn West, German South, German North. Na yashe border. Now, interestingly, border na chipeno. Avorians and I more quine do a carriage asphalt at the Ababe Pim, but they free aside the higher corner.
Wow.
In a terrible shape. Very, very terrible shape. So I'm very happy. Say me busa agent question of parliament. Minister two and a more baby. Meaning say Nkutahudi Kosono. There will be some action. So I want to thank the Honorable Minister for Roads and Highways, Honorable Governors Kwame Abuja, the Obeye wo Bonomaimu, especially Brekum Sampa Road. Nananom ewo Sampa, nananom ewo Drobo, nananom ewo Jene, and nananom ewo Bunuma mu se memfa na seda ma no. Na yenim se Nyankopon be ma na hoden na watumi aye adwuma no e de ama Brekum Sampa Road a abeye owu apakan. Senior mestre se unya bre a wo akofa kwan no so.
Okay.
Very terrible road.
Right. But truth is that the road minister Wajumai, because even this weekend past the Namisho, me wo Kumasi Afrancho.
Exactly.
Horrible traffic, no crime.
Very, very horrible.
I know she too much. Afrancho pa. It's horrible. Anyway, Minister Champ is okay. We acquire to there. So okay, we are.
Senior said, "Well, quite so be chairman quanta Congo so the
It's not the best. Yeah.
Honorable Minister MP, all about the questions by to
answer.
The questions answers well prepared answers.
Road Minister Juma Royal. Me to ask say me so because senior question na me busa wo parliament we follow through NDS say because
yo good you met here for Ache and the whole year none am here our program
we met once
our program
programs
okay anyway senior journalist on ya na nche no my I must say surface and then I a bit disappointed. Eba mi hu the normal traditional papers in NB wa ha. Mi hu telegraphic, mi hu delegate, mi hu ibia.
Sorry, a ballet, yeah. And you have a story in it you want to talk about?
No, I did what send them, you know. The people be a report to her. Because a friend said, the colleague MP.
Ntim Fordjour.
Ukotuna na on
the first time.
Okay. It was senior MP. Colleague MP, Enra security operatives, NIB. Oma kuni fi akochire no ne ade. Na mo e come topic no. E be ka ho asem. Nti na me expect say newspapers ni be how say no report no ne ade na nka ke start. But the dem anim be no ka ho asem. Na cry so unfamiliar to me. And then I mean papers baby. Nti me say mo amosebo here no you did no good. Mom, why?
Ghanaian Times no hano.
Well, here be a da. Or para. Eti nyadi amenya access to. But topic I must hear me can ho asem. Na me expect say aka public in be. But camera governments have changed. It is our current reset in asem.
Yeah, we need to believe in reset.
Well, see we believe in
we can question the reset, but it's a good agenda.
Well, but near my quite be how would it to for now we move now quite now on reset. What do you say? Here government to beba power. You hunu. And if you cry this fourth Republican, Ghanaians be my good work. But Ghanaians good work it chips away. Bubu think. Every step be I will take every hour, every minute, every second, every month, every year. Good work now. Ghana for the bema as a buying a chipo away, depending on what I'm tuning in away on Yama. And Crawford politicians we don't learn. I'm beginning to accept and believe so. May can be or can be any other politicians in there. Say it's near dear power free. And near my you money and I'm tuoma. And can you say any baby to me the bonnet at the share politicians? What qua bedroom money at dinner, oh, your political appointee. Woman got to Matna Hobe 30-40 years, and now they're 20 years. Why, yeah, you might win him corner, baby. We are do about Hobia. Watch a crab 2 years. Omu de crowd there no more because reshuffle never ban 10. I'm say 6 months, no 1 year, no near start reshuffle. Yes, of course. That's President Mahama now. Am I gonna won't pay piano now? And this won't pay piano. Your reshuffle was there. A true, and I don't know. On now. Besides, more parliament, more doors who pee or beer pay you any BI. And she and check your bed done. Poo. I'd say, we'll be free our cover before Franas or Bacot Nefia will be a baby. Well, that is the essence of it. But the baby arsenal, now, wo politician, wona within it. Now, will be a or show us see our year, Jumano, or no, and all year near my dear. President Mahama also resetting agenda. Na adwene pono no de opeso ye no. Ono nko antimi nye nti wapa onipa binom a omu ye. Na nipa na omu ye adwuma no de aboa no aso omu ye ne sene a ebema ne dimpa na ebema ne goodwill na gina ho na Ghana fo be support na so omu ye no ti se wo mu ankasa me di ya obi me asemasi wo asema na me pese me kira asemasi nyansanti me de mra hye me sema na mra na be di me ho nti me de ye de me pe. Those are the things I me pese me twa about agencies. Bibia nse wo se ya hwehwe wo bi ana bibia du de ehia obi so oba be yi asema no ana obebua. Me kai pa 2017 ebra ye ba ba mu si ya New Patriotic Party wenia. First scandal Ntim so obekaya. You see seat for cash. Cash for seat. Okay. Honorable Kojo Alanche Martin Chief memo atiano pay bia obia. Nye de yan de ko. E wo mem ha. Can some members of parliament can obia provided one single evidence. Die de gu nanimu asigu aban nanimu asigu obia nanimu asikopim so convert nyina de dinach. Your man penny sabre ne ye answer. Okay, so nkofo kekasa ye ne empa bejakuo ne ehwehwem. Abejakuo ehwehwem ye si bibia sa anim. O man penny si asema mo kan ye na mo de to ho no. Ya di hu dwuma. Ye si onye boni bia anim. Ye say hey, clearing agent. Well na boni bia ba na wa clear. Wo kai say Ewura Jako senior memoache ono so ye bo ni di energy minister ye so obi akotua sika a member of parliament. Oba say atua sika ma parliamentarian say ye money fam o kind of scandal. It came up. Anya buy ne de. Anya nipa de. Now so nipa kan ye kan ye no evidence be free baby a ma no one say ya kan ye who press conference more than 8 times or memo. Obi ani tua. The omampani no ho na do ko akufu ado aban ne betumi an say ye mpa abejakuo ne ehwehwem. I'm saying that minim say parliament crap abejakuo say ehwehwem. Countless accusations and allegations about so or mem ha. Ye press conference ni akane de atum from mem ne de say no kre say nya no kre ye say Japan deal ye say Japan book one ni account no evidence. The man penny be answer yonko hwehwem e ko hwehwem na report ne ba ne so ayibia nim ene ade a they say you are a clearing agent ene asema bedeja na a whole parliament can never be one-sided and then your parliament it must always be two-sided. Opposition a friend there main in government minority majority and son and your tear dwemu no etimi atena so na yakasa parliament. If you say parle kana menka kasa o kan na we aka no we akire na adwen you representing nipa nkrofo e wo memha na a whole parliament asema bedeja na minority for say yen ye pesega na forte asem say yen susue ni anade ye hunu ni de ya tie ni aeroplane bienu bia beduru o mem beduru ye no ye susue ne se yesusu ana ye nya ne tie se ABCD sika gum enuboni gum we gum ana beduru o mem enti yen koka ho asem na Ghana forte enti press conference no my elect baako no so nya so mu elect ne kekeu ono no ye ranking member for defense and then intelligence of interior committee. And by virtue of the position our committee now or select committee now our parliament by virtue of his position or every locus or the right person to address that issue on behalf of minority. Abansi ontiase ebu ofu ogu na nimu asio so akoka nsem enimu se den evidence nti omra na omra ma yenya nhwehwemu ana yeguso ya nhwehwemu na no ye kokire no Rambo star ye mema kantinka kese ni anyway enya me won afi say Jesus Christ enche mo ambakwa akoche no ye menu nyina menu nyina enche ye de atuo ne agyan ne ade be kwa yiri Jesus Christ innocent person harmless ne boni a waya nso akoka se oya agenkwa we nyame ba nti nipa se ye mo ne memuduam ye ku no ye nwu nanimu ase ye nsem enti Reverend Fordjour, honorable, that is your cross. That is our cross. You bear it for us.
He invited the cross upon himself.
Well, Christ is invited the cross upon himself. That is why I gave you
an
Christ.
Unavoidable cross.
And Christ could have avoided it because he had Christ's opportunities.
You don't deliberately.
Meba. What is deliberate? What is deliberate? Deliberate. Asemno ya maka say na me hu ne fa. The next thing I hear na say you kohwehwem. Yes, you call for bipartisan and you kohwehwem. Na hwehwemu no onka se me nkwa me kotena kohwehwem ana nkwa kotena kohwehwem. O se yem na enu yen kohwehwem. Ye kohwehwem ne ehunu na nukure bia animu a. Na kwamra na wo de ade ne m kohwehwem nukure bia animu ti krache. Wa anye ne ye. Ana wa mfa nukure anye adwuma. Sananti ase aye. You kohwehwem no okay bibi kakra wo ana bibi anim ana what then maybe SML deal wo GRE. Yeah. Omanpenisi en kohwehwem KPMG ana send free
KPMG.
Na kohwehwem independent third party. Yes sir. Kohwehwem so do manu sem betu. But before say o manu sem ba betu na ya crucify adwuma no agu nanimu ase aye ne de be nyina nanso ye kohwehwem ba ya de ewo mu ba be da adwa no etu akotwere de etwere. So enti say yes, minim say resetting agenda no gagging e ka ho bia. Say be ka wano atum niam awon kasa. Say resetting agenda no say revisiting the culture of silence. E ka ho bia.
Sa neighbor.
Well, sana yemi ho no if you say assembly da hodo e so bi ka de aye Ntim Fordjour ntim. Wo yan senchuroni ana o ya amayoni a esese oyekom no tena ne be. Sa na ese e kanana.
I'm not sure under a president or so friendly to the media, now accessibility is the problem. Now, or so open, say, or you be opinion to or practice what you're saying.
Or not their own practice, but all year you man.
But in effect, what on there,
that is the point. Until I mention addresses, until I may draw the attention of the president. And indeed, the government say no goodwill. I will reassure. No matter what you are. Seni padi MP beji wedi ne de bibi be shonsa entna ho afebol da aida se be kosoro ana be bafo enti America no me ada serious economies ne jurisdictions no ewo mu a ne ye opinion rating oti aba mu na ne rating
ye kwese de wa ho de ne si
tie ye ntwe ma abato okra nkodu enti se o person maintain that level ana person kosoro chair no a ese se wo hwe wa appointees ye anamo a wo mutu ni se de o mu ye ayeko ayeno ayesa sesi e mo sanchofo bebre makama no atu musuro se makoka galamse asem because o koka no anka ni ye awanya ya beyiro civil society organizations my friends ba ko adwumayefo nyina de no
TC na
coalition labor day
labor unions
o mo coalition oh okay, me refi. Woman threatening so be shut down on my 10th October because of Galamsey. One guy, Kabusumi and Sami Atoba. Almost say Galamsey and stop there and then. President Kufuor and stop Galamsey there and then. Omuba true or minum, Omina Yajuma, a woman. Yato abana wie be seen ne busumi na mu ne we Galamsey ati say I escalate a drew pointer afedi e chese aye huhuhu. Now no Erastus. As I don't come, me reading the report to be another. A serious issue. Just say I jinx them. But it's a government minister for information, communication at the presidency. Honorable. What's he say? What's the Galamsey? Ntim Fordjour a lifelong idea. Really?
But is it not the case?
Is it the case? Is it our opposition?
Mame, opesa me mo ne opposition o kan.
I don't have to say yes akwachi.
Ah, kwamra na ya reset ya ya hwe de ye no we
ya asa. We chin de anye yi amaye.
Ah, when it is only when you are in government and opesa o kan okre. Eti me opposition sisi ai, me twan kontompo. Eti Ghana for. Me nwu aban na nimu ase. Sebe aban ne beba form na menya kwa aba. Tumi na me ba wi a, me be nya tumi wi amakase sei na no kra ne tie. Is that the way we want to go? Sani a person ya No. It is a Ghana for be join reset and I will be supporting the idea. We must all as I see a walk on the rope of the tight rope of truth and honesty. They are not in rano. And ne se nra na nya and ne so enye. Enti why say you go when ma see me free her. Me kofaka me kwa makrum wo hono ye brekum west me ho ya makrum me da ne tepa koko guapaso ma ye me hihye ne ade nyina hu se aban ya banko ade koko ko 7,000 cedis
but the about the krata about what krata
what's it saying
to counter the number of what's it there I think I have to read it for you so that
but the minimum once and I count the
me friend to
the minimum say koko board see ya koko
me friend to
I know the minimum
me friend to
so for fraba na e kama me but the minimum na make
koko board say we at night koko board say is a no enumerate that the public should disregard any statement suggesting a producer price announcement.
Okay.
The public is advised to disregard any statement or news suggesting a decision or an announcement on the producer price of cocoa. The reasons for the disregard are as follows. 1, there is no board of directors in place. Hence, such a crucial decision can never be taken. 2, there should be in place a committee by name, Producer Price Review Committee, which also is yet to be formed. In view of the aforementioned reasons, there is no way such an announcement can be made. And it's issued the Public Affairs Department.
Okay, but I'm going to say Kanya me.
Debbie.
Come on, Mamma Kanya me.
We are running for Debbie. It's one I'm here to see one. I'm for winning Kotuna.
Mamma Kanya me. I'm say. Or see cocoa price adjustment for the 2025-26 cocoa season. Because we are Jumakuna and a cocoa ball letterhead. Dr. James Kofi Kutuati. Acting Deputy Chief Executive.
No problem.
Operations.
No problem.
No sign.
No problem. Mo pay on Sokrano. Mo timi chiro krata free.
I agree.
Na ko.
And then also
aban egusu si oso. Mo timi chiro krata asa atweko. Eti enyam fom so amamo hihye. Eti krata ba abonti sisi ase. Eti board. Eti committee. Eti enye ne koreda say ye kase yakobo bo bi se koko bo a afiade mekuafo ni.
Da bi na wo kan utie mi ya. Ebo bi ani ho.
Ko onim.
Obi amabo.
Ko onim.
Kata no fortunately one can say wabobi bi
but so we lawyer in fairness no mo chese e be gina na no bo na so and say we nya sa na tie as the committee bi ani
wabobi bi a what I say about whatever the cases yey cocoa farmers indeed akuafo o Ghana ye hwe aban na nim say the various promises of the my teach cocoa price and Homu come here to say, abandon that no on more de pa. He said, you bet me for 6,000.
But you are in government. Don't deliberately push. In fact, give me so chin even when they have come to meet a certain reality. Chin so on page a bonum a free trade.
Now, come on, chin, that's our ban or 100. Note on Magana, cocoa farmers, 7,000 and no more come. Chin, banana no 100. Next, so Google and say, there and then, and Sacrania Contraba. Chin, banana no 100. Or no, dear, say, be to me up.
No, from so number to bet you.
Chin, banana no honor. Eh, Kufado Abano. As I said, Ghana need Abu Frabia, you my no unemployment rate. As I said, China, Ghana, Abana no honor, so making sure $1 1 cedi to $1.
You see, until Amaka say, yeah, politicians, if you don't take care, Ghana will not take us for very serious because you generate and what they can't say the Huna can. Your bar so I come now you different. Now yet your mem last week or two. And then see President Ayedi be mad at the we try taxes. Taxes me and some
better na
emission levy.
Yeah.
Try me and some na ye newspapers say work we are seeing. In fact, toilet roll na okwa ho nyina printe na bi wo ho. Yes. Ukokrom the beard ya bo wo ho president. Really? 2017 President Akufo-Addo comes to office. Now we try taxes 17 mu. We use taxes 17 a free on the dot. President Mahama oil campaign. Also nuisance taxes. We or video be or can taxes are a war port. We see a good for now up to about 26. It is now the important saying when you dum na ya to aba ma no boom bebrebe say no and the nan ko ba na kasa nuisance taxes ni na ko yi ni na sa 26 na we enumerate ho taxes 26 afa de nya nuisance bi afa yes ye yi miensa no kra ma am cho 1.5 a year 1.5 sa taxes miensa see a year.
Okay, so
emission tax emission tax was never ever paid.
It was there.
It was not implemented.
But it was there.
It was there.
So probably let's say lawyer. What am I waiting for? We MP me. Ya shembra. The fact is here find you man in chess here to find you. Say different from
there. Na wutia na mimi tua. Betting tax na you tua na obi etua. What you say? Ya shembra no na implement. What you say? Nti ya no de wo si wa year free ho a. Just me tua bi. Emra no so watwam. But emission tax and running the home. But you knew be a missing emission levy. No crana, a banner year and a buy. A bit bad, me EP because a down climate change issues. We at that level says it cannot be implemented. If you said there are a lot of technicalities that you go through normally, it is based. It is based on. It can be implemented because flaws the fundamentals. But you see, the whole idea was to draw people's attention. Said the Matthias said, "Who be here? Say, as I say, emissions." The polluter pays principle. Let me bet you today, Sir President Mahama, upon hindsight, second thought, now on your expert advice, and emission levy must be reintroduced or will be reintroduced in this country.
Okay,
at that time, no, be another technicalities in said because you are talking about a friend is a vehicular emission standard.
Okay,
that has been set in this country. Sitting with Ghana Standard Authority.
I remember NDC for this room say car to which in Amos Mojo.
What you say? Now, who call London? Who call Germany? Who call America?
Car to which here. And
so go Japan. Who call? That's our car to which here.
Would be don't even attempt. Now the charges alone, don't even go there.
That's the point. Anything I may say, President Mahama, the Obenya expert advice. I agree. I know. A bad say near them, penny and
yeah, much them because Chelsea trans, you know, Galam says, so I'm simply is it true?
Eba, Galam say issue here, a quack Ghana hanging.
Oh, that Mampo for si peg almost
a month for Ashas, yes, he peg. So Munchas, yes, so about
I want to be specific.
Oh, I think stakeholders are very proactive.
Oh, Brekum West. Me say,
as you speak,
me say Galamsey or Brekum. I'm telling you.
And then you Brekum Hosasha.
Brekum because I banned
Brekum. Me patcho Brekum. Hold on,
Brekum West.
Hold on,
Brekum.
Brekum.
Galamsey will never be allowed.
Okay, meba. So I be share wo brekum nyina, ma menche Japa say ene Chris FM adwuma efo nyina. Menche obia. Just give me a call. You have a situation, 0302-211-701 ekosi 4. Yenka say enye. It's about how we go about it. It's very important. There might illegality be legal anymore. Then we destroy ourselves.
Yes.
The nukra pa say yenka say and but nukra say we need to regulate. And we need to be careful about the regulation in terms of enforcement.
So
0302-211-701 ekosi 4. Mabunu benya adwuma when it's done right. Sikabebe krum when it's done right. Aban benya mfaso when it's done right. Nananu benya sika dia treasure ni I know when it is done right. Impunto so betimi aba when it is done right. So give us Debbie.
No way. That will never be allowed. Senior family, you know, I could 45 minutes. Bully me. But main call a year penny in terms of parliament. Senior colleague member, Reverend Ntim Fordjour, the case. Senior, the woman said, who share your constitution, the Dibu Manya, as a member of parliament, who a lot of privileges, free speech. We share articles 115, 116, 117, 118. Eko nyina privileges ni immunities a wo e fa se wo kire wadwen e wo oman yimpuntu ho kankanka e wo mrahye badwam. Wo fa ye standing orders a 22 e ba eka freedom of speech, debate and proceedings. Wo fa 23 immunity from proceedings for acts in parliament say ya can be parliament will be into memfa won court immunity of service ne sa no mani nyina e wo ho a ye wo sa privileges no na no kure wom ne say wo exercise wo freedom a e wo say e kwa with responsibility na wo hwe say de wo ye no e wo mu say constitution standing orders e bo ho ban na mbom you have to be very responsible. In the case of Reverend Ntim Fordjour asema ye ka ho asemi. Senior ye nyina ni mempese mekọ akiri bebre. Ono na abebo kwadu na obo no. O say wa pick intelligence. Na wa bokwadu. President Mahama eka say onwa hwehemu bi esese aban no ye bia no. Aban no beye. Aban no the side of the story aba explain it. Ni nyina achi no yewura Ntim Fordjour egusu gina baabi ogina. There have been attempts say obaba abeboa manhwehwemu no atumi akoso. All attempts have failed. Senior, you may not like the Rambo style, but the fact of the matter is upon the privileges, upon the immunities nyina no bibia nso nsi ho kwan say wo intelligence ebeboa ma yasi bonia no kwan a obeboa e ma sa nhwehwemu no ekoso na ni nyina nko wie no enura empanyimfo akobenkuru mu de yenya nante ne se minority leadership ko ye omukohia ye no de apie bu ne se ne omo ankasa de no beba ma information and intelligence or one what be provided.
But that's even contrary to the directive from the president. The president said that there should be a committee that comprises NACOC, NIB, National Security, CID, YOCO, and other relevant bodies to meet and collaborate with Reverend Ntim Fordjour to get to the bottom.
In collaborating, the agencies should get in touch with him to provide the information. Without that information,
Honorable Chair,
Senior, without that information,
where is the committee?
So are we suggesting, say, we a member of parliament, you can just throw out anything?
No, don't go
without,
there. Don't go there. But don't conclude. Let me. Very unfair.
Senior, don't you agree?
Sir, what you've spelled out.
Yeah.
Onipa oyamrashebedwani, even though who onyema bebrema ofa ahodi wo kasam. Oda so asudie say onya nnewa bia ensem fata.
Exactly.
It is asudie no. Osha na make say omampanyi ewo ni nyansa ne nimdie mu no.
Or state collaborate to investigate the matter. And as part of the investigation, do you know, sir, there have been attempts, there have been letters to speaker to get information, the intel from Ntim Fordjour. In any case, senior,
just a minute.
Senior, why I said Nra after Nra no, and then Omo agree said he will come and provide information. Why, if indeed there is no need for him to provide,
who says there's no need?
Why I say after Nra?
Into what the
No. After say, throughout those allegations, they've been attempting to get him to provide the intel.
What do you do?
He has failed.
You write to speaker.
That has been done. Several attempts.
No.
You may not like the ramble. But the point is, are we saying, say,
we are where say MPC mienu. We are where say MPC mienu. Minister speaker.
Several attempts to get him.
What several attempts
to provide the side of the story. That is what I'm saying. Who can relevant? He said, there has been agreement, compromise. Uncle provided the information needed. So you may not like. As I said, you may not like maybe the Rambo style, but the point is, what alleged serious allegation?
Right to speaker.
There have been explanations.
Invite the full speaker.
Say, I don't know, you go about consistently.
I didn't get the question based on the committee's report.
Based on, before, senior, and yet every allegation I hear through about
the president has directed.
No, he has not directed. President has not directed. President directed for, he writes. So,
please get your facts right. Because
he has asked. State agencies don't collaborate.
So it's a directive.
To deal with the matter.
It's not a directive.
So that does
to form a committee and collaborate.
No, stop it.
Okay, so
further investigation into the matter.
No, but the point is that once
once
the president gives directives, how do we go contrary to the directives of the president? Wow.
Senior, the issue is,
and the president
let's look at
get to the bottom of
and
this
the crust
matter.
of the matter. And say, senior, say the education can say, you can say, assembly, be back here. Nobody say, you got to say, echo for me committee, a government cannot.
Are you telling the president?
No, what I'm saying is,
are you saying this to the president?
Not in specific reference to this one. But what I'm saying, they say, you just make allegation. You don't call it scintilla.
You don't call it just.
It's just
when
it's not a scintilla of evidence.
As we speak now.
Not a scintilla of evidence.
Beyond. That is why I began by reminding you. The allegations about Kufuor person. And then the but
has he provided any scintilla? You see, he who alleges must prove.
Where does he?
You are not giving any evidence. You are not giving
a court of law. Court to bend and then
let me tell you, before even
that is at the court of law.
Matters.
That is at the court of law.
Lawyer.
Yes,
before even you proceed, prima facie case must be established.
Please.
How do you
are in the realms of the judiciary.
Based on evidence, because you say the proceeding court. So intelligence. Intelligence now one so that they will gather more information on the matter.
That's the point. Establish the prima facie case.
A buying way problem on say why are very tough on corruption. Why are very tough on fighting drug related offenses. In fact, let me tell you. Say be a buying
just 1 minute.
Not say it's not happening. You are deceiving yourself. Because the government will fight so hard and busting the drug cartels, ain't you know? And take that advantage. Nancy, yes, and nearby. So,
you've been a lot of you or constraints than Miss Ambrose. It match, sorry, what did you not watch it? Watch me. Why? Net say. Hello, it is saying. Watch me. What did you not watch it?
And yes, you just say in common animals. Channel champion for almost
good.
Come on, Obi. Say, okay, say, yeah, quite election, I'm baby. Ever cassette free and yes, with you. Brian, why Brian be? I beg someone for I said, threatening comment be. o si echi bo ni tumu okay
metie
e wanya so tumu my brand the tini tumu che sa allegations ya di yeah I don't know I can't to the biana ma ya ye wati me na ye ra ho say adentina ye no ye dem say ye nye MPs ni ade ntino se tembi ya di bia anya sabi sama ye first Reverend Ntim Fordjour kan no una waka wasem say bia de we say ne tie e na yes ya hwe ma ye hu sa de nti wa wunum sa de na ye for say de bia wunim no the tray bibi ade no wa I don't think say where ya de wo say ye kuka ba ye di to ana wi wa
at all
una wo si ade wunim sa ade we say ne tie yes ye de la wo tren ya hwe anti sa and so still no way is say sa na ade ne tie africa wo talk on the tray when you are the also said you pay for it before I think that's no they didn't my
what some up of my and you know me da say na me ka say ugina break kuma ka say
exactly
but osmo nye break kuma komo no be dia me manemba ma chi apom ti say pacho apom ti say
nyame adom
yes o ka say free
me ka say free break kuma petase
hey ketase Mpatase. All right, it's you.
Oh, Obiokuma Kurani Biase.
You know Mpatase. Yeah.
Mpatase. That is Brekum East.
Yeah, it's you.
Mpacho. Na honorable na say omuntu galam say Obiokuma.
On cancer. O say almost so a former goodie a yetu a yentu no one kwan so. They say
Brekum say sa na omo ye no ho. So omo sense ase no. Nsasi Brekum nsasi omo se no mata nti onkasa oma bani one office omo betu sa de na se dia o mekasa na o boys no onye omo de ma omo ntutu asase ne basabasa
okay
nti de o kan bia etro no o to o keka
yeah that's it any bravo
let me clarify who corrected some issues are security matters, and yes, be a worker.
Okay.
Do you know, sir, the traditional council, just last week, the 2 MPs, the all security couples, echo meeting could discuss, Sadena, unity, no. There and then in the meeting, resolution. Wow. In fact, I raised the resolution, say, Yema security team in court, the alleged areas, na yemko and norma for ourselves. You've beaten us, then we invaded those areas. Ye no, a man for the infidia BCC or more prepared grounds near there. Dear, ye bet to me, I said on security agencies. Then the team, police patrol, have taken over the site. As they say, dissect 2 assemblies, West DC, regional minister, security agencies, have taken over.
Okay, what's about issues? Crossover.
That issue, no. I want to stress once again, say it will never happen.
Unless a regulated front. Unless a regulated one.
For now.
Okay.
Regulated entrepreneur
so
it will never happen.
Cross over to Mula. Naya Saba back to studio, but Kayunu Sobe Koseka Sika. Well, that's about Timamen Chow. We be now for the weekend quickly. Nafi, Yambra back to Enunyam family. No one say, Yawo, Nimyam for a year, Irachre, Ewa Hanum say, do that for the Stuttgart. And lawyer Koko Fusu one say it may count down quickly sika work also to make sure star 281 hash now for option 4 now for the edge. So as we are counting down it's 5 3 5 4 oh can I see the numbers now for me who the echo. So whilst we are waiting whilst we are waiting for the numbers maybe wait me abe wrap up on your
yes.
Okay, so that's it. That's the number. That's the number. It's 542 540 star 540 542 540 star. That fee. Wait me. Ti ebe from the wedding was check yours abetuma quickly. Why near from Nchebia. To uncle
senior the na make kan kusi ne say yewura Ntim Fordjour.
Uncle no ejuma.
Uncle na uncle boa na investigation.
Okay.
Into me and conclude. Na no kure bi e wa asebo no.
And
then na ye into me and to ye.
But give me some of the positives as we are wrapping up in the next 12 minutes. Give me some of the positives in this administration. More almost 100 days and more getting close. Some of the positives.
Na senior can taxes ho asem anya kwan and comment. All the to taxes at 2017 on we free ho. Taxes are betting tax that can levy na can. Or no should no 17 whatever cause we free ho no. What is that Ghana for ebusi?
Ya musi.
Oh ya bosi pa. Two taxes.
Ya musi.
Bosi pa. Two. By na year free ho. Ade a say one relieve about my no. Yeah. Any agent? Hey, 11. Over. In fact, it got to a point. Now, nipa bebree businesses conform. Akromfo di amanfo sika. One of the fantastic things. And senior President Mahama Ayadibi say aban dada no project or shase all over. And am my ministers no na ma ebo apro ehwe. For instance, Uber road sector akwanya hodo a aban na shase dodo na ebi kura contract ni so ebi wo ha ye ma contractor no sika kwan na koduru adim. President Mahama say yenhwe ewie sa kwan no nyina ansa na ya ba be ye foforo. Typical example 2016 Brekum Sampa Road ya enne contract sum eda so $50 million. But that time na Adom Construction Limited they were kwan no so why ye kwan na ko do Sampa surface dressing they make Sampa Brekum Sampa.
Okay.
Aye surface dressing awie aka say ye de the friend second coat e begu so ye free aban mu no kwan no nyina say omo abandon be seen ne ama kwan no ye sha ase foforo aye de ama contractor no asan edwi kwan no foforo. It was just a matter say yeah, first second coat to move. So probably $10 million could have done. But then the contract sum, $50 million, which is 800 million Ghana cedis. And that's so. President Mahama administration we say maye nya sa kwan to ho. Despite bimu adwene say uwia unya the political credit you deserve. President Mahama say your mind sika enti yenhwe na yemfa yie entumi ento yie again na anu amekọ constituency said the constituency for eni age efa free SHS feeding aban no a decentralize no
is it a
senior
me issues or issues
Debbie oh that's
the best for us
is the best for us na nya beza for the heads na kwato nu ya na
for the accusation
Debbie yenhwe me district for instance
yeah
Ghana higher pay tomato production among the top 3 enti so obi wo gyenye secondary school St Augustine na ye to ni nu ya na ye ho body bayre abu enti sika wo de be ma supplier bi ono tenkran air supply nu ya na akono ye de ko local marketer ye betumi afidi nkwara na momo atumi adidi yie eba poultry product a enkosu ya de no ma ho na edi free de bankran na ye de supplier ma obi no e de akọ ye ko local market wa so that is a game changer ewo me constituency and for that matter headmasters Charles meeting and go and ask them one of the things omwani agye ho kese say SHS na ofamo de bo yewura Mahama Trisu so ba wo betwa SHS no when we talk about the review as abre no montiasia these are some of the interventions reviewer koso and again SHS by senior uhunu say ena sika ye de bo ho bra na afi bi eda dedicated source ye year market e de ato ho but under President Mahama say this year na no ye approve budget 3.5 billion there eda ho as say get fund has been uncapped get fund sika no ye twa de ye de free SHS every day and I know you ring and fence nya we free SHS sika get fund sika enkoye other projects we are rest assured say can you do baby na nkwara enwiane ni school omo wo ho no ma wo say enko no a thing of the past under this administration again health insurance
it's been uncapped
has been uncapped and 9.5 billion and a health me uko me constituency ye maame mo ye papa mo ne ade ye say health insurance but who could do hospital na wu nkura sika enya ade a ye behwe wo enti we mo ye nhihye ya trickle down ama timamufo no eni age
the positives of his administration
assembly members na ye betu yo
allowance mo so mama say very good
they'll get up to about 1,300 senior Meme District Assembly, Brikun West District Assembly. It will be debate 6 months no munko meeting that. Sikeni where did you just a bigger 200, 250 allowance no. Then my assemblies no. Say sikano umbenya diaba. And assembly members everything in the community from our sem fase ye obi epra ye ko omanya dwuma everything. Enti say na no ameko constituency. My assembly members are confirm ye district chief executive omunyina asem omoka 27 of them say yemfa da ema president Mahama ade a eno nso ato omakoma so a who say amase say decentralization na ye kan the case na gina senior finally common fund this is assembly common fund previous administration sika na ekọ this assembly common fund no ye di mudodo na ye contract won kran ha no nti ebekọ akodu assembly on the average 41% 42% of amount na allocated to district na ekọ president Mahama e aba ahwe no say a minimum of 80%
it's ekọ
na ekọ and look at this year allocation alone 7.5 billion out of which every quarter a minimum of 80% of allocation should go direct into the account of the district assembly. What that means in this district assembly for non assembly members no will take the destiny of their district into their own hands in terms of developmental projects. Currently, sikano ba na ye deciding cry the atete ye the way ama contractor ye koye we na middle bet na me district wo gene district capital obi te middle bet and obi te baby onim developmental needs of the people of Brikun West a chain DC ni assembly members na wo and I think that is also a game changer.
24
the essence of decentralization no e be ye adwuma 24 say legal framework no eguso preparatory works and the parliament they say the last 2 weeks who's na 24 hours na ye kra ye shase e say course passport office a foreign minister heading share gu akwan mu a ebe shase so we going to see 24-hour economy in full swing and that is what we call the game changer
for this administration.
For the first 3 months
it's a plus.
First 3 months we share and share President Mahama. In fact, the first 120-day pledge with Ghanaians no about 90%. Chiremedi Oka so be the first year 120 the first quarter on year.
Okay.
80 President Mahama is well on course. Meaning say it is going to get better.
Okay, time. So Chairman Kokofu, the pluses of this administration, don't go and start with termination and revocation. They say the pluses. So don't start with that. Amamu we are Eddie Busumi Miensam. And you may be a wada and a dear. So Kuram year. A bit me a mayahu impuntu in such a Pamia sitting in one harry. I want to person try for you.
And you're gonna afford it. They want to see the essence of opposition. As a so near or honor or year.
And a pen come on, yes, say.
negative no kwa. Of a ball left.
That is the essence of opposition.
But again, you hold the say weekend we feed Ghana. Yeah, lunch you feed Ghana.
It's another useful
project. Feed Ghana agriculture for economic transformation.
Oh, feed Ghana. Oh, feed Ghana. Ube launch. Ube feed Ghana. Ube feed Ghana. Ube launch. Ube bibia.
Yeah.
Unkudua no bae no wo ahaw.
Yeah.
Ukudua no asase so. Ukwa makromre dane. Ehọ na etu galamsey no. Brekum ho na unko ye feed Ghana na asase na de kodua nuane no. Ehọ na ye ka kire o se wo mu tu galamsey ni se nsu.
But they are reclaiming
ana reclamation. Ana mo say se mo chire foreigners kwa. Oh. Mo say Chinese foreigners mo prosecute o.
Ye beto ye.
Oh.
The forester. Ya reclaim.
Mo say mo koto. Mo say Chinese for mo prosecute o mo. Mo be deport o ma mo makọ.
But omo dey here prosecution my dey.
Na ai Ewura Kujato Ablakwa.
And I'm saying prosecution my dey.
Oh, Ewura Kujato Ablakwa. O say ye hia deportation. Ye hia prosecution. Yeah, no one okay, basis be na deport.
Mo kom na mo.
The basis be why bone. Yes sir. And the laws of Ghana say ade bia ye criminal bia no it calls for prosecution. We establish a prima facie case. They said they now can. Sampa when you evidence we di bone. So you prosecute the person. Someone can say you prosecute no di for near fanning tuma. A different thing. Odi for we are prosecuting no you buano for court or buano for competent jurisdiction. You didn't yamani koni krum. Yam fanantum. That is another thing. But say you musana he because who ko busa China ni na adini ko jina court. Oba be country oba throw Ghana ni panini. Ah, no de ne call home and go to ye. And no tea one person will avoid there no. And no tea one person will avoid
so because at the Papa Ben are buying by why?
And no tea no, see 14% of Ghanaian youth who near Jumai. 4 months in a buying for the beer Wakwamua, say youth of Ghana, Omu Benya Jumai. Rather, Omo than you, Mediam Oma Befie. And to Omo, I do Mukwako shame. That would have been Kumfana in the Tuma, 1 year. And no, I share anymore. See a cocoa price, Majua Sem Natum. Almost say, Omun can say, Yentum. And
they can't take such an critical decision.
And your mamma can buy Miss Rowe, Papa President. My board do committee no content because Ivory Coast of what to yeah, 1,000 something, and 3,000. Enough. Would you to move 1 city? Would you represent 1%? No problem. But you to an amount. Me say, President, would the more would delay board any committee? Ivory Coast of what to the moon. And to Ghana afford the smuggler co. Nti mesrew ma hunye here na board ne mra board ne so ntimi nya kra na afrefre ye nu bi ne me kwabna no ma me koko kwa makuom ene mra da ko egu apasu se ya so bio enti ye be kon se ya se ubie wa no na kasa ye do ham because mo se job okra na me mbobo mo de mo yam mo bokra to the step because mo no crash mo ma untimi for when you share de na we
of us no crash and so drop for
you entire
member senior they say about opposition no was it no crash and
oh na me central for nya adwuma no ma ya na nya na mbo opposition no ma opposition me di chairman nya na opposition me ko MP na me opposition
me di echi awo adi sum
oh
na me catch you
kwam na kai no
oh aban go di central for
you as a person you as a person see what there's absolutely no problem with the media no doubt
what you say because chairman na me opposition MP me control opposition baby out here we did the time nam to opposition
mo party ni media
over ya media asem ni entem asema we entem here individuals ebia only and feel the same thing what NDC most more problems with certain
under 4 months or 3 months they've arrested 3 journalists
well yeah can't call
about the incident.
Oh, you're honorable. Oma ya bru omu.
About the incident.
Oma ya bru omu ni ade na kwamra the truth is the ya kire no. Nsanchire ni obeka asem ebekire no. Ene ni ebebu no. Eno de aniwa atua. Ye hu ne ni ya threaten no.
Ye hu and say wo na machire.
Onkwa. Chese
obebre papa.
Na sisi onkwa ho. One I go
where's DJ Fontias here? Then we arrest assurance. But the danger here again is that NMC as we speak, say constitution
yes, anyhow. What be anyhow?
18 member committee.
Anyhow, until you say NMC be anyhow ko be ama.
No NMC. I think let's remind the president. Sometimes maybe na no be brave.
One with the essence say
President Mahama.
When the essence say he mu bi no yan kan ya aban ye o ye ni ye. Ye o ya to sini. You remind them.
Let's remind the
president. Honestly,
with
the media. Now we can projects are about that and Jano Honiade. That is the way to go. See a person teacher of mine now. Directive principle of state policy. It talks about it. Says we share not a yard the papa bebua of mine now. You see a walk in the near agenda 111. Hodiano, we are.
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, what can the health minister call?
My constituency agenda 111. About 28%.
Oh,
28. Yeah, just a buildings no kurano.
And to make okay, what the 80%? What the 80% the make that because in the panage
28.
What the 72% to the make that because the panage only here,
the agenda 111.
Only here.
Main statement one.
Well, just statement
400 million.
It's not your son. It's not your time.
400 million.
It's not your time.
111.
Now you are talking about national health insurance.
400 million could have completed about 30 and operationalized. But would the 400 now asinke all dotted over?
But
about 7.5 billion to complete.
10 years.
Senior, are you getting my
10 years in the baby?
Senior, are you getting so the 400 million? Modi spread it all over. Didn't below 30%. Hospitals no be wo be man. Now you holy family. This hospital.
Fix it.
Invest for second
national health insurance. Okay, national health insurance. I've been okay. Sylvester Mensa.
Yeah.
Na mani
yeah.
No, on national health insurance. Na mani hunu kunya nyina ani say na sabre no anabai. Tikana eba wo national health insurance. On crowd was here ring first. Tell me say you are going to ring fence. Enkasa on cap. On cap to the way.
On cap no.
No.
Let me say
Anna who can
honorable Dixon Insurance General for the Stuttgart. Thank you so much for your time.